Diablo, the Lord of Terror's semi-celestial binds are weakening, allowing him to walk among the mortal world in search of his brothers, the demon lords, Mephisto and Baal. As he draws nearer to his brethren, Diablo's power grows and will eventually permit him to shed his mortal coil. Together, the brothers, also known as the Three Prime Evils, seek out the World Stone, the heart and soul of this world, with the ultimate goal of corrupting the World Stone and controlling humanity, drawing ever closer to reality. A small band of adventurers has been plucked from distant realms and thrown together in this new world, placed upon a path with the aim of stopping this corruption before it can consume everything and spread to other dimensions. Welcome to the world of Sanctuary.
Welcome back to Abracadabra. Again? Potential spam. Stop. Anyways, sorry. Where was I at? Oh yeah. Thanks for playing, and we'll see y'all next week. Oh, no, that's okay. Never mind. So who's doing the recap? Rowan? Rowan's doing the recap. Yeah. First, welcome back to Abracadabra. Woo! Rough start. If you're watching this, like, subscribe. I do have a few viewers. I actually have a few viewers who actually talk to me, and I picked up a few from TikTok even. Other DMs and players that post things on TikTok that I stumbled across, and so
no doubt.
Welcome, and I hope you're enjoying these sessions. Tell your friends. You can clip and throw stuff on TikTok if you want. I don't care. I'm not making any money. You can use my content. You can make fun of it. Fuck you. I don't care. Just never forget. I'm probably the sexiest DM you've ever seen. So, with that, we're gonna jump right into this. Go ahead, Rowan.
I don't know. I'm kind of trying to enjoy it in pics over there, but anyway.
Only for you, bud.
We're not gonna
Be a
bring
good
Dungeon
episode.
Daddy into this. All right, come on, Rowan. Let's do this recap.
Wait, I thought that was Sean's nickname. Anyways. Okay.
My chocolate daddy.
Kind of just waiting for
can be.
Sean to disconnect at this point.
Yeah.
I want
Please
to play.
continue,
I
Rowan.
want to play with your pecs, big boy. All right.
Camera's off.
Oh,
Oh
look!
Camera's-
I'll let my pecs out if you put your camera back on.
Oh, okay, definitely in camera on.
All right. Let's get into
What's
this.
happening right
There
now?
might be some editing going on at the beginning of this.
Blur effect.
All right. Rowan, take it away, please, before we get sidetracked again. Let's do this.
So last week we continued off with our encounter with Duriel, Lesser Prime and twin brother, though I don't understand how he could be a twin, but anyways, to
None.
Andariel, who Simon completely destroyed when we fought her long time ago. Yeah, and we're getting our asses handed to us by the environmental damage, and also Duriel's a big chonky boy, man. So chonky.
With
So
a big
much
ass.
Real thick.
Lazarus got down twice already. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's not a huge recap.
It's
just
not a lot.
big-
It was just fighting.
a big fight.
And oh shit, we're all low on health. And oh shit, Laz is down. Oh shit, Laz is down again. And that's about it.
I
Oh
believe.
shit, get Laz out of here. Oh shit, get Ross out of there.
At the moment, Ross is carrying Laz, and they are up in the stalactites, correct?
Yeah.
Or y'all were kind of hovering around the ceiling there. Both in a really bad way, I believe, if I recall. Or at least Lazarus was. I don't really have to look when we get there. But, Duriel, he's earning his name, Lord of Pain. And not in the way you would think. He just seems to be immune to a lot of pain. So... with that, I guess we're gonna jump back into this, guys.
I should also point out we learned that he's very vulnerable to the acid splash damage from his little critters.
Babies.
Yeah, I guess he's the progenitor or proprietor or what is, of his own demise. What is it? How would you say that? I don't know. Anyways, I'm having English problems today.
Listen, we can't all be Shakespeare.
This is true.
There we go.
But anyway,
architect
anyways,
of his
let's
own
get back into it. Fuck. Here we go. All right. I'm
You're
having
gonna get
problems.
demonetized so quickly. So quickly.
I'm here for it.
All right. It's gonna be top of the round. Don't forget to pop out your combat tracker if that's how you do it. If not, do it anyways.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna start back at the top of the round with Simon, as Duriel seems to be losing his shit a little bit. Was pretty pissed off with Ross. Yeah, he was pissed off at Ross for a moment, and then decided he was gonna eat poor Lazarus. He ended up saving Lazarus's ass. And now he seems to have turned his attention to the stronger divine power in the group. So, Simon.
He's looking at me now.
He is.
Oh.
Let's kick this off.
I
Okay.
said Simon. Don't get full of yourself, Roman.
You're right. I'm godless.
Even.
Yeah.
I'm just looking over things. Sorry.
Simon was offended by your godless behavior.
How dare you be ill-prepared, Simon?
He shall be referred to
Yeah,
as
no,
Lord
I only had
Simon
like a
from this
week.
day forth.
Okay.
Oh hell,
Here's-
Lord Simon.
Bruh. Come on, man. Not yet. Not yet. Trying to make this thing do. There we go. Okay. And how do you rotate it again?
Scroll.
Scroll wheel.
Yeah, snazzy.
I can see just all of the things being targeted.
Right? All the targeting.
Okay. That's what I want, how I want it to lay, and I want to move wherever it
I can't see it
lines up.
until you click it.
Oh, you
so,
can't?
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
Are you greasing? What's happening?
Yeah.
So I guess right here.
Okay.
But he wants to, because he wants to be able to hit as many as possible. If it goes in that line, does it hit like these
No,
guys
unfortunately,
on the side
this is not a full blast of lightning. It's a small arc. So it's a little smaller, does a little less damage, it doesn't quite reach as far as a lightning bolt. I think that'd be a little too strong. So whatever you get in the line, that's what you get. But you got 3 of them, and Duriel, so...
Okay.
Those aren't bad ones to hit either.
Yep. Hopefully we get a chain impact or chain effect. Jeez.
A Genshin Impact.
Oh no.
Alright, give me,
Yeah.
give me
Oh,
46 sneak attack damage, because you would get that versus Duriel, but not the little creatures.
Oh, really?
Well, there's nobody near them, so...
Yeah,
the
I
sneak
mean,
attack will
pop
still
up.
apply. normally? Advantage or flanking or whatever?
You said 4d6.
Is that your sneak attack? Yeah, 4d6.
How do you roll that? The little clicky buttons aren't really doing it.
Click it 4 times and then hit roll.
Well,
Click the
no,
D6.
that's not working. It's not. The counters aren't going up like they used to.
Here,
There you go.
just type that in the copy and paste
hell?
that command.
It's going up for me. I don't know.
Yeah, same here.
Jesus Christ.
Woo!
Ooh!
Alright, well, Duriel will take
Half.
Now
half
it
of
works.
the lightning.
Does fat butt actually make the save on that? Oh no, no, it's not. It's not a save. Yeah.
No, this is actually not a save, it's a targeting thing, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, Duriel seemed to have made the dexterity save. Each creature in the line must make a dex saving throw. Creature takes 8d6 lightning on a failed
yeah.
save, or half as much
That's right.
damage on a
This
successful
one
one.
is
So you took half of a half.
saving throw. Yeah.
Called a quarter, Rowan.
Okay, fine, a quarter.
Ah, there it is. There you go.
Oh, but
Big
he will also
explosion.
take the full
Yep.
17 sneak attack damage, so...
What else?
What else?
Alright, and then these fucktards will explode, as y'all know, and deal...
Mm-hmm.
hang on, let me see how much damage it is, and I'll just roll it all at once.
I have a question. Who's Bob again?
Yeah.
That's
Figure out where Bob is.
Draven's
daggers.
Mandaliers. Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, thanks. Me animated. Yeah, there we
Can't
go.
believe you forgot.
the summoned
Bob.
swarm.
I was trying to figure out when Bob joined
Bob
us.
the Bandolier.
Right?
There we go. I like that.
The
I really
avatar
want
shot
the
he
hero
though.
cut
misogyny to come back. I want the
He
hero
will take
misogyny to come back and get to
47 acid damage.
Whoa.
So far.
Hot damn.
And that will trigger what I've been waiting for.
Second phase!
Fuck this dude.
Uh,
I ever need a commercial made, I'm going to you, Rowan.
Alright.
Energetic.
And you're supposed to put the end of the lightning bolt on you, Simon. Just so you know.
No, well,
But it doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
fine. So,
I know I could get there anyway, so.
yeah. Simon casts his, you see this little arc of lightning, which is pitiful looking compared to the lightning bolts that Lazarus shoots out, but still effective.
Damn.
Not bad for a bangle.
But still effective as the smaller maggots and swell up and just burst as the acid all over the ice and all over Duriel. You see him, Duriel, kind of rear up as he digs one of his appendages into this stalagmite, this large, massive stalagmite here. You see a look of pain on his face as that really hurt. You see big scars as part of his the scales and even some of the muscle and tendons underneath are eaten through with this acid, and gives a pretty loud roar. Is that? Why can't I target him? Because I have the wrong thing on. That's why. That'll definitely do it. Oh my god. Oh, fine. I'll have frozen dinners. As you see his eyes go from that red to a deep, deep blue. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw. Did it proc y'all for that?
No.
What about
DM'd me for it.
It's paused. The game is paused.
Oh, wait.
No, it's not.
I got in
Yeah, it
whispers.
Yeah, I got it in whispers. It just didn't. It didn't ask for a roll. You get
Oh,
plus
yeah?
5 laws.
Okay.
The DC is an 18.
This is not gonna go well.
Oh, that was an ability. Sorry, that's a saving throw.
Damn, Ross.
doesn't matter.
Fuck with the crit save.
Oh, Draven. Okay.
Alright.
No. Okay.
I rolled a 17.
So 17 total. So yeah, plus five for
Oh.
Ross. So, if you have the little freeze icon on your token,
Yep.
you guys, as he yells this, and his eyes turn this deep blue, you see him kind of like almost like he takes a breath, and then his whole body tenses, and you see a burst of like Arctic wind shoot
He
out.
let
from
out
him.
a really cold fart.
Nice.
You instantly hear even the rocks freeze. Armor, if Rowan, your armor instantly locks up and freezes. You see ice sickles hanging. You feel the chill in your face as it's almost as if you can't move your jaws. You feel it to your bones. Everybody that failed is completely frozen in place and considered restrained and slowed for the next turn. For the next round. That includes you, Simon. So everyone that fails. So Ross, Vec, you were the only two. You see your friends almost encased in ice. Not fully encased, but like even their skin. You're holding Lazarus, and you see his normally that crimson skin that he has a blue tint to it. While it doesn't hurt you, Ross, you easily somehow avoid the what was that? Oh, avoid the restraining effect here, but you look around from where you are and quickly realize your friends are in trouble. And with that, what,
Also
Simon?
like to use determination.
You can go ahead, sure.
Watch up. 19 or higher. Dang.
Oof. Yeah, that 10
Okay.
10 Constitution really fucks you, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
But with that, before you could even finish your turn, Simon, before you finish your actions here, you blast him with this lightning, and as you go to whatever you were gonna do next, you feel this Arctic blast wave just hit you, and you are frozen in place for the moment.
Question.
Yes.
You assigned the AoE damage to Duriel. Are you assigning it to any other targets from the little exploding bugs?
The AoE damage?
Yeah.
Talking about from them exploding?
He's talking about his bandolier. But I think
No,
only
from
one
the-
of them.
From the
The
bugs.
maggots hitting
No,
the other
bugs.
maggots.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah,
The splash
Simon.
damage was-
Yep.
Oh, this is
Right
true.
there, dude. You
That
see it?
one would have. Yep, that one would have exploded. How much damage? Oh, see, I rolled all the damage at once for Duriel.
Yeah, you said 47.
So I'm gonna do.
That's for all 3 of them, and he was vulnerable. I think.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Jesus.
Plus. Shout out to Andres. You're a good player, dude.
Thanks, man.
There it is.
Okay, so those guys dying, do they do splash damage to the other two then?
Yep.
And him.
Oh, and Duriel.
Yep.
I mean, that middle one's probably gonna die with 2 more explosions going off. Just saying.
Middle one?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
this one. Yeah,
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 there's
yeah. I didn't see him. Jesus.
And then there's this guy here. I don't know how much damage he takes from the other guy.
I mean, it almost doesn't matter. They have very. Oops. I didn't mean to
Look,
do
does
that.
that
Gets I.
does that count as like kills or assists?
I don't know.
Chain reaction
What's
kill.
my KDA?
Yeah, baby.
I mean, my fantasy D&D team, you know,
Ooh.
like,
This one did not die. But he is partially melted.
Okay. Does the slash damage from the ones that exploded after the do they damage Duriel?
They will, absolutely. So
And
that's gonna
Bob,
be
too?
1, 2, 3. I'm not concerned about Bob. 1, 2, 3. How many hit points would
6.
Bob have?
God, I'll look it up. I
'Cause
gotta.
he would have just taken like 20-something points of damage.
Oh, he'd probably be dead. There's no way. But there's
Since
like.
I was actually kind of next to one, would that affect me too, or am I too far up the Duriel's back to get hit by it?
Didn't you fall off?
No, I got back on its back again.
Ah.
Yeah, so each dagger has 20 HP.
Each dagger has 20
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, that'd be
Is it-
it, right?
they're
HP.
tiny.
So
Yep.
1, 2. I would say they're probably gone.
Yep.
No,
Alright.
I mean they serve their purpose.
Yeah. Duriel.
6 more bugs exploding.
Pop, 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 pop.
Oh,
What
confetti.
is that? Oh, that's for Duriel. Okay.
Nice.
I was about to say, put it away.
Yeah, he does not look well as these other ones. This chain reaction goes off, and at the very same moment, everybody that is restrained at the moment, you see stalactites start hitting the ground.
Yeah.
For those of you that are
Roll that
restrained,
damage.
you are going to take the full damage from this.
Okay.
Oh God.
I mean, would we
Can I
be
help
able? Would we be able to like easily dodge it since we're near the stalactites?
You are frozen. There's no dodging. for
Yeah.
you.
But
Yeah.
the one
But
carrying
But
him
But
isn't
isn't,
frozen.
Ra-
but isn't
yeah.
Ross carrying Laz?
Yeah,
He
Ross
is.
is carrying me.
He is, but I think we'll see what happens. I mean, so
Roll the deck.
Ross and Vec, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, I'll tell you what. Ross and Vec, go ahead and make your saving throws.
Was it
And
Dex?
no, Vec, you are not close enough to get the +5 because they are all the way to the ceiling, which is about.
Oh,
45 to
I already knew that, but I still have.
go. You have danger sense.
Yeah, so I have advantage,
Yep.
and that's all I think, right?
Yes.
So, question. You said those of us who are frozen, we have the restrained status and also what?
You're slowed.
You're slowed.
Well, that doesn't matter if we're restrained.
Yeah, you're restrained, but if somebody were to hit you with burning hands or somehow thaw you out, you would still only gain half your movement.
Cool. So I get a quarter damage.
All right, and Ross. All right, Ross and Vec. Ross with that saving throw. Yeah, you are. Jesus, you're still getting the +100 thing. Wow.
Yeah.
You are able to minimize the amount of damage. And I'll ask you this, Ross. Since you are carrying a small frozen kobold at the moment, you can receive half damage and he'll take a blow, or you can take the blunt of it for him and you'll take full damage. You'll block him. You know what I mean?
It's a no-brainer. I'm gonna take it.
All right. So you will take the full 10 damage.
Oh, it's only 10? Fuck.
It is only 10. It's not a lot. It's just constant every round. And
lot
of
for
course, I
Laz.
rolled low
Yes.
too.
That's like half of my health there.
it's only 10.
No big.
Oh wait, why did that? What?
concentration for me.
Yeah, for some reason it didn't give you the damage. It gave it to Duriel. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
That-
you can
that
leave
works
it. You can
too.
leave it there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
Yeah, correct.
Man, it looks like Foundry's working today. Let's go.
Man.
I think you can turn on that sneak attack, DM. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
it'll
sure
look
we're
for
all good
this.
there.
All right.
I
No,
should get a quarter of that
because
'cause I saved.
I did some things and tried it earlier, and it still hits for like I still hit for 289. I think I was like, Jesus, man. So,
I mean, it
with
play it
that,
as written, right?
let me put Duriel back where he was.
Beck said that he should be getting a quarter, and because
Because
he made
I
a save.
saved and I'm raging.
Oh shit! A quarter of that would be heal yourself for 3 hit points.
Okay.
5, 3, yeah. Okay. Yeah. With that, Duriel's gonna run. Beck, if you want to take an opportunity attack, you can. First, give me a DC saving throw. A Dex saving throw to see if you maintain a Dex check. Sorry, to see if you maintain your perch on his back there as he takes
Dex
off.
check.
Did he bowl over that tiny
No.
little? Oh,
Wow.
I fall right off
That's a really horrible roll. I'm gonna say you absolutely fall prone as he begins to move. You'll still have your opportunity attack, but with this, because you're prone, it's gonna be a disadvantage.
again. But I'm raging, so it's at advantage, so it's a flat roll.
No, raging doesn't matter. It's if you go reckless or not.
Oh, that's right. I don't have anyone next to me. Shit. Okay.
Hang on, let me give you this prone thing. There you go. And if you wish to take an attack, you can. It will be a disadvantage unless you reckless it.
Yeah, I'll reckless it.
Okay.
I'll make it flat.
I'll move him back so you can target him if you wish.
Normal. Damn.
Oh.
As he charges straight towards Rowan. Rowan, you can
oh,
see.
hey, big guy.
As you see him, he comes in, and you see him rear back with these 2 appendages. And as you think he's gonna swing in, you see his mouth open, this wide, gaping maw with this frozen slobber beard here, as he goes in to chomp.
You know, I didn't think I'd get bored today, but
Join the club.
That's a 28.
Oh. Okay, well,
Yeah, don't worry about it. Close out if it's targeting y'all. This is a bite attack. It will not hit y'all. It'll only affect Rowan.
Rowan, a savory frozen treat.
yep.
Why does it have the same animation? Whatever. Rowan, as you take
Yep.
28 damage
Okay, that's fine.
from this bite attack. That will be. You don't have any resistance to cold, right? No. Okay.
No,
So that'll be
old 28.
20. Yeah. But it's 20 piercing damage and 28 cold damage.
So that's 48 down.
No,
So-
28. 20 cold. 20 piercing plus 8 cold.
Okay, because you said 20 piercing, 28 cold,
Oh,
and
sorry.
I was lying.
Sorry. No.
Uh,
All right, I'll put him back here, and then as he bites you, he lands a good blow. Your armor kind of stops
Takes the
him
brunt of it.
from chewing you, I guess. As he kind of rears back, and you see the appendages swipe in. As he takes his full rounds of attacks
Okay.
on Rowan here.
Okay.
Oh, I fucking missed with advantage, and you're what? Get out of here.
What's
My
up?
DC is listen. My AC is still 22.
Simon,
so-
this one will hit you, as this y'all are both on the ground, and this is a sweeping attack. Even though he's not aiming for you, as the appendage comes around, you 17.
I mentally uncannily dodged that.
That's not happening, buddy.
Yeah,
but
you're
you
slow,
can
right?
cast
Yeah.
shield. Don't forget.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
What do I need to? I mean, will it even?
I mean,
affect
as is,
What?
it is a glancing blow upon you. If you cast shield, it will not hit you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. What?
I'm gonna cast it.
All right. So you will not receive the damage as you actually get shoved across the ice because you can't do anything about it. Let's see, 5, 10. Oops, I need to go diagonals right here. Yeah. You get shoved 15 feet as you see Simon, and you're gonna be prone because of that as you get knocked on your ass. But you don't take any damage as the shield comes up and those little translucent daggers around you. The appendage hits that shield and knocks you across the ice. But you don't take the damage, luckily. And I can't untarget you for some reason. Damn it! Come on. There we go. No.
Yes.
Why does he keep giving the damage to Duriel? What's happening
because he's
here?
the only one that needs to get hurt.
Yeah.
Man, that's it. That's all.
There we go.
Why am I wounded? You missed.
I don't know why he keeps doing that. Oh, I did that. My bad. Yeah, for his second attack. I'm so sorry. I got caught up in Simon over there.
Why is it always my fault, bro?
Somehow, maybe misjudging the amount of protection and armor you have on, as you are frozen there, kind of unable to move, Kovath actually deflects the blow. Not any kind of intention on the Kovath side, but the appendage just kind of bounces off the front of the shield. You know what? You did take the first blow. So you would be... Actually, you'd slam against that stalagmite there.
Okay.
But he don't
But
need to get
those
closer
were on
to
the
you.
ceiling.
No, the ones with the round bases like this are stalagmites. They're coming up.
Okay, got you.
So, second attack comes in. That was almost in that 20. God damn it. What's your armor class, Rowan?
22.
That's it. It's horrible. As you are slammed again up against this stalagmite, and it's really hot in my room. Like, what the fuck? You feel the
It's all
brunt
that
of it.
spicy food.
Okay.
As he creeps in closer. Yeah. I guess I'll eat supper first. As opposed to the appetizer that he called Lazarus, I guess. Rowan, it is your turn. Unfortunately, you cannot do shit. Give me a constitution. Oh no. At the end of your round, at the end of your turn, you kind of shake off the ice
Can I
there.
call-
Yep, what?
Can you explain the slow effects? Because I think that I'm confused about that. In case
Okay.
it happens again.
So, this particular effect y'all hadn't seen. This was called a deep freeze. This actually restrained you. Almost to the point of stunning you. Like you were almost frozen in place for a moment. If you fail your saving throw. It only lasts one round. At the end of your round, it's gone. There's no saving. You don't have to make another saving. The slowing effect, the freeze that Draven had on him the entire time, that's something else that he would do at certain intervals, which would actually slow. This effect here is gone at the end of your round, though. This is a different effect.
Okay. So she's free to move from here going forward.
Yep.
So I
Okay,
can't
understood.
I can't cast cantrips.
Unfortunately, it is the end of your turn, so you can't do anything. It lasts
So-
until the end of your
So
round.
I'm not restrained. I'm like just
Not
stunned
anymore.
for the entire-
Not anymore.
No, I meant I'm stunned for my entire turn.
Yeah, you were stunned rather than restrained.
Okay, so not
Yeah.
restrained, stunned. So you can't do
it's-
anything.
it's-
Well, yeah.
It's a mix of the two because you had advantage and then you couldn't do anything on your turn.
But
so it was like
if you were
both.
stunned, it would have been auto crits as well, right?
No, that's
No?
that's paralyzed. Is auto.
Oh, paralyzed. Okay.
So we're just stunned, right?
So we're stunned.
Yes. But that is his turn. As we'll come back around to Vec. You are on the ground, and you have your chance to move.
Okay, Vec gets up. Let's see, how much? I have like 20 movement.
Well, you got plenty.
Okay. Yeah, I got plenty.
As you see in this moment, Rowan sliding back and slamming against the stalagmite as he is just laying into her.
I'm going to run up right on Duriel's ass. Just right there.
All right. Oh, dex check. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, right. Thank you. Dex.
Oh, no problem. Nat 20.
Dig my
yeah.
claws deep
You get up
and just run
yep.
past the ice.
Exactly. Duriel is
And,
not looking good, by the way.
You know what? I'm gonna go aim for this one little guy right here so I can get some splash damage on him.
It's gonna splash on you too.
That's
He is
fine. It
actually
doesn't matter.
Breathing rather hard as he's above, swinging at Rowan. You hear the, and you see the breath coming out, almost a frozen mist out of his mouth.
Rowan's kind of thinking to Kavoth right now. Pop, I think I might die. I think I might die here.
You're gonna attack
That
this
thing
little
is
guy?
close. Yeah, that thing is close enough to hit splash damage on him, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm hitting him with it.
Hold on. Let me do this. I have no doubt that you're going to hit this guy, so I'll go ahead and do the damage. Ross, if it hurt you just... Oh, it didn't. Never mind. You don't have to worry about it. Go ahead and do
I
the
mean,
damage.
That's over a dex saving throw.
Go ahead and make your roll. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Uh,
Ross is way off the ground, so make your attack and damage now.
All right, reckless. All my attacks are reckless.
Yeah, I mean the guy's got a 9 armor class, buddy. Even a 2 is gonna hit him with you probably. Wait, why is
Give
it asking
me all
for a
that
dex
frozen
save?
damage. I don't...
All
It'll be
right.
fine. I'm trying not to do anything bad. I mean, it's gonna make him implode. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I mean, this creature was about to go anyways. As the creature explodes, there's the damage. There it is. No cold snap. This is not. Ooh, yeah, that hurt Duriel pretty bad as you see him wince. And
And I was next to that
immediately
thing too when that thing explodes too.
after this second blow, oh yeah, you would have to give me a dex save as well
Like save. Oh, okay.
to avoid the acid splash. Yep.
Save.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, you're gonna take it too, buddy.
At least he doesn't get double damage from it, though.
This
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duriel just took a lot from that. You'll see how much it was when it hits
Yeah.
you.
Clutch up, Vex.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he just took a lot from that. As he swipes at Rowan, and he starts to spin on you. You have your second
Good.
attack here.
That's when I want him. I want his attention. I go after him again, or I go after him with my second attack.
No.
Do it.
No.
Reckless, everything.
Do it. No. Oh, there we go. Let's go.
Whoa.
That is a glancing
16.
blow.
Is that enough?
Oh, is enough.
Nice.
Nice.
As you carve into him and you hear him, no, as he spins around. He spins around to face you in this moment. And, oh, I didn't do this. I'll do this real quick. Unfortunately. And you guys will both take 8 damage from this cold snap.
Oh.
Because you did attack him. But, did you take that damage, Vic? No, you did not. Why not? There it
Yep,
goes.
there it is.
How do you do this? How do you finish this guy as he turns to face you quickly in this final moment, Vic?
I will claw up his torso, and I would like to like jump off of his neck to bring down my sword to try to cleave his head off.
Roll me a strength check.
And I have advantage on that too, because I'm raging.
Yep. Not quite enough, buddy. Unfortunately, you guys see Vec swing on this maggot behind him, and as it explodes, he takes the acid damage himself, and immediately turns and leaps, and just with one hand holding his sword, the other hand and his feet climbing up Duriel, he leaps up off of the back and comes down hard with a chop to the back of Duriel's neck. And while it's not enough to sever the head, his head does kind of hang as the tendons seem to just barely hold it on there. And as the creature, his eyes, his head swinging, his eyes still kind of glancing around. What?
And I just used my could I just for the fun of it use my inspiration to try to do a better roll?
I mean, you can
Just for
if you
flavor.
want. That's a thick neck to cut through, but yeah.
Just for flavor, I guess.
You know what? I don't even care. If that's how you want to kill him, that's how you kill him. As you climb up and leap off of his backside, you come down, and your sword hits, and for a moment you feel the hard scales, and you're like, oh, this ain't gonna be enough. And then it all of a sudden, just with your weight coming down on the weapon with you, breaks through, and it just slides all the way through. As Duriel's head falls and hits the ground at your feet, at his feet, and you fall shortly after. You see a mist kind of billowing out from this creature as his body slowly turns blue and begins to kind of crack, much like the ice here. As this happens, you also hear, as the ice all around everybody begins to crack and break. But we are effectively out of combat, so...
Is everyone able to move?
After a few seconds, yes, everyone is able to move. As Duriel goes down, his body again, that, as I said, it begins to kind of take on a bluish hue and crack, much like ice would crack if you hit it with a hammer or some blunt object. And as his body falls, as his body does this, pieces begin to fall all around and slowly just kind of evaporate into a black mist that just dissipates in the air.
That was cool.
It looks like the place is coming down on us, right?
No, but it sounds like the ice
Oh.
is cracking under your feet. You're not sure how thick this ice is. You're not even sure if there's what's below it. Give me a perception check, Ross, since you asked.
And this is for sight, I imagine.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you're a little preoccupied and you're 45 feet off the ground, so a little tough for you to see exactly what's happening.
Okay.
Can I try to climb up here? How much? What? Athletics roll.
I already know how this is gonna go. Why do you do this to yourself?
Well,
I mean, if you want.
or like I want to
that's not
try to see
pleasant
what's
sound.
across. Oh God.
Oh, that's not a pleasant sound at all.
Oh, y'all can hear that now? Okay.
I kind
get
of
your
yell
shit.
over to Simon and Draven. Off ice!
What'd you say?
Off ice.
Oh yeah.
Where the hell? Uh-oh.
Yep. Hey, can I'm gonna try to get on this land here. Land here. How? It won't let me move. It says wall.
It says wall.
That's probably a wall there. Let's see. Is there a wall there? There is a wall there. Here, I'll put you up there. That's fine. Yeah, it doesn't appear that the ice is melting. It just seems to be cracking. You see cracks along the ice, but you don't see any, at least immediately, you don't see any real danger. But who knows? You know, if you stay here long enough, you never know what might happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you expect us to do other than react to that, right?
I'm just saying.
It's
I mean, it's not like
yeah,
you hear cracking and there's big chunks falling and water splashing up. You know, like it's. You don't know.
I don't think it matters. Like frozen lake and the ice starts cracking, whether the ice gives or not. You're like, okay, time to go, 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 go. I don't know anyone who's just like, oh, cool, ice is cracking, dope.
It's like, cool, ice is cracking.
Do we see any
Yeah,
signs
You see
Of,
any
You see
what?
the ice cracking?
like a portal of ice cracking? Yeah.
No. I mean, you see the pathway that you guys
Do I
came
see
through.
anything from my perch? Is there a doorway
Give me a
from that
perception
pathway?
check.
Oh, okay. Because I know I'm looking for something, can I cast
Yes,
guidance on
absolutely. I knew where you were going.
myself? This target is blocked by a wall. There we go.
Awesome. She's in a wall, so she can't.
Hold on.
You can't cast on yourself because you're blocked by a wall. What the hell?
That's awesome.
15.
I mean, you see, what could possibly be, maybe, there seems to be an alcove or something, down in this area. Oh, shit.
Can Lazarus or Ross, can one of you fly in that direction
If
to
you
see
were
if there's
frozen, by
an
the way,
alcove?
you are unfrozen. I'm sorry. You can remove that from your sheet.
I look at Lazarus, who's really probably been my main focus this entire time.
Alright, move by yourself. I can go together. In fact, a moment, if you would. A moment! Lady Rowan.
Okay.
Why Lady Rowan? Why did I say Lady?
Yep, you said it.
No.
I am a lady now.
She's a lady.
I'm a lady.
What the
Damn.
fuck is that? Jeez.
Also,
okay?
channel divinity. I'm healing.
Sure.
I'm going to put 25 to me, 20 to Ross.
Okay.
Be right back.
Are you gonna do our health DM or should...
Did you... Oh. Yep, sorry.
No, it was a question. I wasn't accusing you.
Yeah, I got you. 22... who?
She's
20 last,
taking-
20 Ross.
20
okay.
to Ross.
Gotcha.
And,
No.
okay. And I'm also using channel divinity. So
Yeah.
20 to
she-
Ross,
yeah.
20 to me, and then 5 to Vec.
Then you give it to Les.
I'll let you guys take care of
would
it.
it
That way
put
we're
him
not
above
doubling
that?
it.
Yeah. Well, it would be. So Ross is getting 40 in this turn. Laz, you're getting
20.
you get 20, maybe an extra 5 if that. And then Rowan also gets another.
Yeah. 20, so yeah, Vec, you get the 5 additional.
Okay.
Because Laz is over.
With that, I would. Lazarus looks better, so I kind of cautiously release them and make sure they do remain afloat.
Okay.
Or flying, I should say.
He'll drop like
Fucking
10
God.
feet before catching himself.
Oh,
Visibly
that-
exhausted.
See? Why don't you return to the others? I'll take a quick look.
Why don't you get yourself killed?
Not until you do it for me.
Are the... Sorry, go ahead.
Going towards the alcove.
Um,
Down here, right?
Go ahead. What's up, Vec?
are the cracks in the ice a sizable, like, gap?
No, not at all. It's like it's almost like thousands of tiny little cracks just crackling out across
like
the very
spidering
top
out.
of the ice. Yeah, from this, but it doesn't seem to be going at this moment through and through the ice. Ross, you can move freely as you wish.
Yeah, I mean, I head over to where Rowan indicated, and I would lower myself to take a look what's
Yeah.
happening.
You definitely see a little alcove or pathway or something here.
Right, well, like any good holy warrior, boink. On it. I close my eyes and start smelling.
No, you don't get anything other than the overwhelming stench of Duriel still lingering. But you can tell that's actually... No, you're too far away. Yeah, you don't really get anything.
Okay, then I drop down and does it look like anything? I mean, I would actually take my hand and, you know, touch the wall to see if it gives, see if I can find any doors, anything of that nature. Probably
You
kind of-
actually see, if you look here, you actually see a little
Oh,
small,
yeah, okay,
narrow
that's what I
hallway
thought.
that continues.
Alright, thank you. That's what I thought. Alright, I think
We are all in the psychic link, by the way.
I'm not.
true.
All are.
I'm not. Right?
No.
Yeah.
No, you
No.
are not.
Raven is not, but
Through the link you would hear.
There's a passage here. It seems to be clear. If you could all make your way over, we could get out. Oh, see. what lies
Rowan. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Gonna carefully make my way to where Ross is. Hold on, this might take me 10 minutes. As I try to carefully get down from the rock.
That is the entity that always speaks to you, Ross. The one that you made a deal with.
Man, when you say it like that, I sound like a bad guy. I've resisted him thus far. I manage my rebellious streak will last a little bit longer, as I'm kind of pissed with him.
Okay.
But my curiosity is drawn now. I mean, is there anything else going on, like compelling me, or is
No,
it just?
it's just him.
Okay.
Got
it.
It seemed a little forceful. It's not compelling. He's just yelling. He's just giving you a command, but you don't do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
he has no
he's not
control
happy.
over you.
Careful. I think we're going to find out something important here. Just a feeling.
I don't say this through the link. I say it to Rowan.
Oh.
Okay.
Where are the others?
Looks across the way.
That's so canon.
Like through the mental link, this is and we're coming. And I'm gonna look up at Lazarus and like need help.
Okay. I'm gonna land because my wings are fucking exhausted. I'm gonna try not to trip on my own ass.
Yeah, y'all are all free to move wherever you wish in here.
Is Duriel's corpse
Even
still
though
there?
the ice is still slick, I mean, you're not in combat, so even I'm not gonna worry about deck saves. It might take you longer, it might not. Is Duriel what?
Is his corpse still there, or did it?
Oh no, as it turned to
dissipate or
ice,
whatever?
slowly turned to ice and froze and fell out in chunks. The little chunks would hit the ice and slowly evaporate into this black mist.
So nothing's left where he was, other than blood or gore.
Yeah, there's some gore, but
Okay.
the blood is already frozen across the top layer of ice here.
Okay. I guess as I'm making my way, out towards where everyone else is, I just keep a casual eye out for anything that might catch my eye.
Let's move forward cautiously. I'll take the lead, Vec, if you're still well enough. I would be honored to have you at my side.
Okay.
Looking for Draven. Where is Draven? Ah, you Draven!
Raven's all the way up there.
Raven's
Draven! 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 Stalemate! I would, probably forget that you are... Huh, got it. I would forget that you're not in the link and ask Draven. I imagine, like, there's no reply.
Is Andres asleep over there?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. You haven't spoke up in a while, buddy.
Yeah, I was just letting everyone, resolve it.
Great. Well, you better speak up.
Draven!
Yeah,
I
no
look like
reply.
I'm about to go after him, to everyone.
Rowan walks back where she came from.
Laz is just gonna sit his ass on the ice. He's done moving right now.
Oh,
Where
now
the-
a case of cold butt. Be a hot butt.
Draven!
Cold butt.
Eudora's
what?
a fucking meta. I'm just kidding.
Noticing that Draven's all the way back at the beginning where they came from, she's gonna jog up to him and go, well, not really jog considering she's slipping and sliding. Just like, I guess, carefully, like, skating forward.
Tries to shout at him and she's still sliding sideways.
He was just like,
Hey, Rowan. How are you? Draven's like sitting cross-folded and eating a snack. That was really easy.
Rowan looks down at herself, where part of the metal is no doubt dented from the giant fucking bite she got. Looks to him, and then says in the mental link, he's back by the beginning, Ross. Where we appeared from the portal.
Ah, so he's sulking. Gentle
Is he
with it.
sulking? Wait, sulking? Why would he be sulking?
Speak to him and you'll find out. When kind to him, he needs.
Ross, intimidation or persuasion, your choice.
It is not for you, Rowan. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
going to persuade you to be nice to him.
Raven, what are you doing back here? There's no portal and the ice is kind of cracking.
No, I was just enjoying a snack.
Do you think you can enjoy the snack with us in the other end, where there seems to be an alcove to somewhere not on a frozen lake?
Actually, Rowan, listen, I was thinking about heading back. Why don't you go on without me? This seems,
She stares
beneath
at the
me.
blank place where the portal used to be, very pointedly, and goes, "How are you gonna get back?"
I'll figure it out. There's a path up ahead, I'm sure.
Well, there's only a path in that direction.
You see Stalemate stand up. And as he's rather quiet. But as he passes you, he stops next to you and turns and tries to look you in the eye. And then, kind of out of nowhere, he flicks you in the forehead and says, "I'll find my own way."
What do you mean you'll find your own way? Ow, why'd you flick me in the forehead? Rowan's following after him, wherever the fuck he went.
What's
Everyone.
everybody else doing? Y'all just kind of standing here waiting for this to be resolved? Like,
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting myself a
Pretty
good
much.
case of cold butt.
Oh, there you are.
oh yeah. Sorry.
I mean, I'm looking at Draven. What's he look like?
He's still chewing. And he looks like he's trying to be nonchalant.
Is this one of those moments where he's trying to keep his thoughts to himself?
I mean, you would probably know what this is. If you've been with him long enough, whenever he doesn't do anything or feels like he's let himself down, he's his biggest critic.
Dude,
Um,
we know our characters too well. I knew exactly what you were doing.
Yeah.
So, wait, you said Draven would try to meet her eyes?
He had made eye contact, yeah, and then flicked you in the forehead.
Could I make an insight check on that, perhaps? just to read what might be going on with Draven. Because Ross said something about sulking in the link, and I'm just like...
Okay, sorry. Did you ask me a question, Roland? I'm sorry, I was typing.
Yeah, I was wondering if I had an opportunity to roll insight to when Draven made eye contact with me and flicked
You
my
can?
forehead.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's happening.
And you can roll toward. You could roll private to me, stalemate. Either persuasion or deception, your choice. But make the roll private. Jesus Christ.
Oh, some monsters is the problem.
Oh, I'm muted. Sorry. I just want to make sure I understand what's happening here. Is Roan rolling insight to see if she knows how I feel, and then I am trying to persuade her one way or another? Or deceive her one way or another? Is that what's happening?
Yes. So you didn't say anything, but this is just to say, basically this is to see if she can read your facial expression, whether see if you're worried, see if you're just deep in thought, see if you're whatever, or if you are deceitful with it, see if you could throw her off. It's up to you. Because you didn't really talk with her. You just said whatever and flicked her forehead, right? So.
Okay, so got it.
Just select private GM role when you make your roll. So, and what would she see on your face, Draven?
Yeah, so you can see not necessarily on his face, because Stalemate kind of holds his composure pretty well in terms of how he looks even through it, at least with the roll I got. But you kind of see him briefly twiddle his thumbs, and you can tell he's definitely trying to play off something. Like he's embarrassed, almost.
Did he almost do the uwu fingers?
Damn, that'd have been way better of a description.
What are those fingers, by the way?
You need to use the internet more.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably do.
Yeah, Anthony's not big on the internet, man.
Okay, but yeah, I joined the party.
The voice kind of goes silent, Ross. He seems to be withdrawn.
Once the others join, I see Draven and Rowan making googly eye. I mean, looking as though they've just had an exchange. And
Just imagining Draven and Rowan with googly eyes now.
I would nod.
Should go. As I said, ready yourself for anything. Something important's about to happen.
I move forward on silently beating wings on my shoes.
I like to think that when Ross flies, he just stands up straight and he just floats along the air.
I just T-pose.
Yeah, just glide through the air vertically.
Just no clips.
As you round the corner, you see something giving off light from up ahead. Ross and who's this? Vic. Yeah. It seems to be as you walk down this pathway, you see it's kind of rises slightly, and then up on this platform that looks to be more made than naturally formed. There is something, you see tendrils of light kind of writhing and wriggling in the dark. I mean, in this area up here. But you can't, from this distance, I mean, and it being kind of raised, you can't quite make out what you're seeing.
Over the link.
Something up ahead. Come. I do not think it's dangerous.
I sound kind of odd or something. You're not quite sure.
Rowan's not moving until Draven moves.
Ross,
God, get out already.
at this point, you feel, without even activating your sense, pure divinity just wash over you in a wave. And some part of your mind, something maybe even deep within yourself, is fully disgusted at this presence.
Yeah, I would touch down, feeling it wrong to be pretending at flying in the front of an actual divine creature. And I would stop here. So, whoever else wants to do anything.
Is this wall raised?
Is what raised?
Where I'm at right now, is it like a
Yes,
sheer
it
like
begins.
sidewall?
It's not sheer. It just begins to go. Oh yes, on the sides is a sheer wall that goes up to the cavern, all the way to the ceiling. But directly in front of you, you see the rocks kind of form and go up onto this plateau, where this. Now that you're here, Ross, you see it's some. There seems to be an entity or a creature laying on its back, struggling, and these large tendrils of light are fighting and grabbing hold of things and trying to. It looks like it's trying to move, but it can't.
As I come up and see this, both vocally and through the link, I go, "Holy shit! Is that an angel, dude?"
I don't have the thing.
Vec is just like through the link. What is an angel nude?
An angel.
Angel, dude.
Angel nude.
Rowan's gonna
whatever you
snap
do.
to attention, grab Draven by the wrist, and then lead him down the hallway, vocalizing, "Oh hey, they found something. Let's go."
Do I not have that?
You don't have to be so forceful.
There it is. Yeah. You guys see what appears to be a being with, now that you're this close, it looks like it has wings, but the wings are made of this beams of light, these tendrils that are lashing out. I've never seen anything like this. But everybody here gets hit with this sense of goodness. Ross and Rowan, you guys immediately understand it as. Oh wait, Rowan, you're still way the fuck back there. Never mind. You don't know what the
No,
hell's going on.
we're there. We would have gone up.
Oh. Rowan,
Yeah,
you would
second check.
immediately, and Ross would immediately both recognize it as like a pure divinity. But you don't hear anything. You just hear the struggling of the. You don't hear anything coming from it, but you hear rocks fall as these tendrils again. Like I said, they reach out and grab and pull and you hear the rocks. Tick, tick, tick. But other than that, it's oddly quiet, oddly silent. As the creature seems to be laying on his back, his arms outstretched, there are chains that come across him in the shape of a star or a pentagram. The chains are glowing slightly, this bright red, and then they dim down to a black. They are lodged into the ground around him, and there is also something above him. It looks like from here maybe a stick or a rod or something seems to be against its chest. You don't know if it's actually lodged through him, but it is just sitting there. And he's struggling for everything he's got, but he can't move. As you approach, Rowan, is that you? Yeah. Rowan and Stalemate. As you guys get within this amount, this close, you feel, your hearing is just silenced. Like you step into this area here and you hear absolutely nothing.
Oh.
That's weird.
I think
What was that?
I don't know why that happened.
Through the mental link, Vec is good. Say, can we help that?
Oh, it's very silent in here. Way too silent out here in here.
I'm gonna walk up to it nonchalant. Do you need help? It doesn't look good.
You say this out loud and you don't even hear your own voice.
Oh.
I'm saying the mental link. I think this is. Do you remember what we did to that wizard when we beat the shit out of him?
Yes.
Remember
Oh.
the field?
Oh, yes. I can't dispel it. I'm too tired.
That sounds like a lame excuse.
Well, considering you're the one who almost died twice, yeah, I guess it is a lame excuse. Could I make like a check to see if destroying the chains, binding the angel would possibly help?
Ross, you can see what's obvious. It obviously appears to be trapped and restrained here. Rowan, you can approach the chains. At this point, the creature, again laying on his back, arms outstretched. You see this hooded cowl kind of tilt back, and inside the cowl you don't see a face, you just see darkness. But it seems to have noticed you as what you now notice are its actual wings, these tendrils of light coming off of its back, kind of slow in their struggling movements, and fall limp as the creature just looks at you. It's other than that, it's quiet. You don't.
Simon?
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Does it look occult, magical? Is this like circles? What like that's what I was getting at. Can I tell if this is a ritual that would have taken place?
It seems to be, yes. So the spell that is on the ground, the ritual that you're seeing, I don't know why it won't stop. I'd like to be able to pause it, but whatever. It seems to be some sort of magical trappings. The runes do look occult or demonic in nature. Infernal, I guess, would be the word, as the inscriptions appear to be that infernal type writing. And then there are multiple things. The chains that are over it seem to be completely separate from the runes and the that are on the ground. And then this, whatever this rod is on its chest, seems to be a whole separate entity as well. There seems to be many, many layers of things trapping this creature here.
Given that, I think more than one person can actually stand Infernal here and read it. Could we divine a way to do it by looking at it, perhaps studying the...
Rowan and
I step
Ross are in it. Okay, go ahead, Simon. Go ahead.
And I stick my bangled arm up in the air and I go, Phil, what do you make of that?
You hear nothing. Wait, where are you, Simon? Sorry.
I'm
Oh,
by then I
you're back
walked
here.
up.
Okay, yeah. I believe that is my brother, Duriel.
You guys are bros, like flesh and blood bros?
Yes, fool.
That's pretty cool. So what's wrong with him?
Well, apparently he's trapped. Are you your eyes working?
Well, yeah, I can see he's trapped, but how do we get him out?
Well, that's for you to figure out.
Oh, damn, dude. I'm going to tell you, bro, that, that's how you bailed on him.
Well, I am just a bracelet at the moment. The fuck do you want me to do?
Well, I mean, tell me how to do it, man.
I don't know.
Tell me what to do.
I didn't.
You don't know. Well, you could have just said that from the beginning.
No, you didn't ask that.
All right, fair enough.
I didn't create these trappings. I don't know how to undo them.
But yeah, but you're like old and smart and all that stuff, right?
Of course, but I don't deal with demonic trappings. Draven. Yeah, the rod that is pinned against this creature's breastplate here. Give me an Arcana check.
Alright, I'm gonna inspire myself.
Sure. Oh, that was so close to a nat 20. But, either way, yeah, this is something that you've actually seen and heard of before. It seems to be an immovable rod. And as you look at it, you see that on the end, there is a small little switch that you can click to undo the rod.
Sick. Push the button.
Yeah, as you
On
do
the
so,
rod.
the rod freely comes up in your hands.
I take the rod. And I have it. Is the creature still trapped?
Yes, the chains coming across it, and the runes here. Of course, you're not sure what the runes are for, as they appear to be some kind of binding ritual, as best you could tell, but also, where's the silence coming from?
Yeah. I start hand motioning to the party, pointing around the room. I don't know if they understand what that means, but that's what I'm doing.
I try to interpret his frantic gestures.
He's pointing around the room.
What the
I start looking at various, I glance all around the room.
What's the medicine
Also
check
search
for,
around.
Rowan? Rowan? Uh-oh.
He dead.
Ruh-roh.
I was checking to see if removing the rod would hurt the angel. But
Oh,
it's an
well, the rod...
immovable
Okay,
rod.
so the rod was not
Okay.
actually into the angel. It was just pressed against his armor and then activated as another form of, keeping him from moving. Like, whatever this creature is, they tripled up on... Uh-oh. We just lost Rowan. What time is it? 7? Okay.
The universe says get out.
Yeah, let's take a break a little early, guys. It seems Rowan's having some issues. Or
Back.
not. Rowan, you good?
Yep, my computer's Wi-Fi I crapped out and chose Foundry over Discord. So
Okay. As I was saying, the rod was not actually stuck through the entity. It was just pressed against his armor that he has on and activated as a
got it.
third form of keeping him trapped here. Or it trapped here.
okay.
I would like for Rowan and Stalemate, since you guys are right there, you can either one of you at advantage or both of you individually can make a religion check.
Advantage. That's an intelligence stat, isn't it? I'm kind of dumb, so... Draven, do you want to roll that?
Right.
Can you hear me?
Draven?
Yeah,
We
now
can roll
Now I
independently.
can. Okay. Would I be able to guidance myself?
Yeah, I would say you could as you're studying, looking at the runes and trying to figure out what's going on here. I'd say you'd be able to.
This is gonna. Oh,
Oh,
well,
shit.
not
Oh,
so
shit.
bad. Wow, it didn't do guidance though, so I'm just gonna roll it.
All right, so both of you understand that whatever this is on the ground here, this not the chains, but the runes and the symbols, these can be disrupted. Normally by disrupting the or breaking the lines, the connecting lines. But the lines here seem to be glowing. So normally when you see stuff like this, a ritual is cast. You see people do this with certain types of chalk or even in blood, which can easily be smeared. These seem to be glowing, and there seems to be a groove in the stone here. So it may take a little more than just wiping or smearing the runes and disconnecting the lines here.
I'm bashing it with my face.
Yeah, sure. Give me some damage. I'm not going to make you attack the ground. I mean, you're not going to miss.
She could.
Yeah, that's true.
You might stub her toe.
Smash herself
Yeah.
in the shin.
You must roll attack before rolling damage.
You ever try to hammer a nail? Hit your fucking thumb?
What are you targeting? That's the question.
Nothing.
Awesome. Yeah, you slammed with a 25. You actually hit one of the lines directly and slammed down on the ground. 6 points of damage. There's a flash. As your mace is not magical, correct? No.
Nope.
As your mace, as you hit it, the impact, your mace almost gets thrust back away, but you see a small divot and where you did hit, and the runes flash brightly there for a second. But you look at the head of your mace, and it's actually partially damaged.
Okay, I'm taking out my claws.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's not.
Let's give me some damage. Oh shit! Okay. With this, so that's 18 total. Oh, this is acid. Ooh, yeah. As the acid, you claw away at this. The acid helps to eat kind of through some of the top, the rock here. Sorry, and dig down deeper. And you know what? Why can't I select this? This is dumb. Huh. It won't let me select it. I'll be damned. I used to be able to select this thing. What the hell? Oh well. Well, this is where the make-believe comes in. As you do so, there's a bright that is almost blinding. Everybody has to kind of turn their eyes away for a second as the runes just kind of flash and wink out as you break the line here on the outside of this circle. And you hear a voice. Cut the chains, mortal.
I'm gonna motion. Oh wait, did she only hear that?
Everybody heard that.
I'll motion towards Vec to come over here.
Yeah, he'll walk up.
I'm going to ask Kavath, can I trust this angel?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna walk towards one of the chains. My claws are still out, but this time I'm very pointedly aiming for the chains, like for the acid to eat through the chain.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. Vec, you see her attacking the chains that are strapped across this guy, this entity in front of you. Oof.
I'll go
That's
ahead and attack
bad.
the chains as well.
Okay.
I'll see if I can try to cut it with the greatsword.
Unfortunately, your acid doesn't seem to have any effect on these chains, Roland.
Actually, can I yank these chains off?
I'm not even gonna let you try. No, absolutely not. If this
Okay.
guy can't break up out of here, you definitely ain't pulling him out.
Okay, then I will attempt to cut the chain with the greatsword then.
Okay. All right, give me some damage. Yeah, as you cut into the chain, as I said, the chains kind of slowly fade back and forth between black and kind of a glowing red. As you cut into them, much like when Rowan attacked the floor here, you see a slight flash of light, but the chain, you don't seem to have done enough damage to break all the way through.
Hey Simon,
Hey,
you think maybe Phil can help us break the chain?
I got this little bottle of acid.
Well, acid's not exactly working, I say, holding up a claw.
On the chains?
Yep.
Does it seem to be working? I think it's magical.
You want me to hit it?
With Phil, yes.
Okay.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes.
Yes.
Philethra will not help you. This is the entity speaking.
His name is Philethra. It's amazing. You're so nerdy. Philethra.
Okay.
It's a girl's
I-
name, though.
The creature here has the right idea. As he kind of turns his head towards Vec.
So, just slashing it then.
If
Well,
you're
hit
gonna-
it harder,
are
Vec.
are you going to continue to attack it?
Yeah, I'll continue to attack
All right,
it then.
if you're going to continue, that's fine. After a few blows, it takes you a good 4 or 5 minutes of just steady hacking away at this chain before it finally takes enough and gives. And as it breaks the entity in front of you, one of the chains breaks. He immediately thrusts up off the ground and grabs hold of the chains, and as you go around to the others, with him pulling and you chopping away, they seem to go much faster. As the entity stands, he turns to face all of you. It is, well, this is what you see.
Oh,
Sentinel.
As he turns, he slowly gets up on one knee, and then you see him as he kind of places his hand on his knee and then stands. You see deep gashes across this armor that he's wearing, and across what bits and pieces of what you can assume would be flesh through some of the gaps in the armor here. But as he stands and looks at you, he's probably about a foot taller than Vec. He's not super massive, this guy, but he is pretty big. I thank you, mortals. You are not from this world, I see. But I thank you for my freedom. Although I did expect someone earlier, I am the Archangel Duriel. I came here to prevent Diablo from freeing his brother Baal, but I have failed. Did you stop the creature that was in the other room? Duriel.
Vec killed him. I say, pointing at Vec.
Vec just smiles. Yep, dead.
That is no small feat. You are not Nephilim. How did you come to be here?
Vec is just trying to pronounce Nephilim like Nifve.
Well, that's a loaded question. You see, not all of us got here the same way. I, for example, was pulled through by a giant demonic ant. Maybe it was Baal. You know what? I thought I knew the demon's name. It was, Scoliosis.
Scoliosis. Oh, fuck. That's great. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Oh, wait.
You know, that's not his name, but I think we'll just go with that. I think that would annoy him quite a lot.
He looks down at you, Rowan. Noticeably, actually, you can't tell where he's looking other than his head kind of points in your direction.
Why does everyone dwarf us, Lazarus?
Speak for yourself.
I see you have the help of my brothers. Are you on a path to stop this destruction?
It seems to coincide with our goals.
Yeah, not really.
Well, we want to get home mostly, but the demonic entity that trapped us, but... well, he basically trapped us, didn't he? That trapped us here is seems to be in league with the Primes or not. He's probably pissed them off. And as we were trying to pursue answers, I guess the Nephilim kind of dropped this responsibility on us.
I sense as he slowly looks around the group and lands his head. Again, you can't see within the hood. You just see darkness, just blackness. But the hood slowly turns to each of you, and then Ross, you feel his gaze upon you. Are you you certain all of you have the same goals here?
Can we all follow his stare to Ross?
He seems to be looking at Ross.
Oh.
This mortal plays with creatures he does not understand.
Well, I know Ross's heart's in the right place, but Kavath... I think he's off censor.
You're breaking up, Rowan. I'm sorry.
Ah, fuck. Okay. I said, well...
I heard you say his heart is in the right place, and then after that, it kind of got spotty.
Oh, okay. I said, well, Kavath seems to have other ideas.
Vec will just kind of like chime in. Ross' friend.
Just what are you insinuating?
I insinuate nothing. I speak truth. Either way, Baal, the Lord of Terror, and Diablo, the Lord of Destruction, roam free in this world. Even now, they head towards the eastern capital of Kurast, to the very heart of the Zakharoon Temple, where they hope to find their eldest brother, Mephisto. If they unite, they will be invincible. Though it is unclear what their aims are, it is certain they must be stopped at all cost. What you assume is a cough as he kind of brings one of his hands up. I am broken, and the energies that tie me to this world are diminishing rapidly. If you are truly here to help, you must prevent the three brothers from reuniting. You must cross the sea and search for Diablo and Baal and Kurast. I can give you something to aid in this, but I must return and replenish my energies. As he says this, he begins to remove this breastplate armor from himself, throws it on the ground. That is all I have at the moment. Now go. You must hurry. And he, in a flash of light, he just vanishes. Maybe. I
Given
can't
that
delete
he's
this
so
guy.
much taller. Given
bye,
that
dude.
he's...
Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
wow. Okay, there you go. And the circle with him. Wow.
I figured out. Yeah, I couldn't target it because he was on top of it. Dumbass. Whatever.
Vec kind of just walks over to, I guess, the breastplate that he dropped onto the ground and just sniffs at it.
Smells really good.
I could probably sleep in that.
Smells angelic.
Well, as it is right now, it's huge.
Lazarus'
That's what she
tiny
said.
heart.
Yeah.
And I guess Vec will just pick it up for now.
Yeah,
And,
you pick it up. It seems extremely light for something made out of some type of metal.
I want to look at it more, see if I can sense any magic on it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Do you think Deckard would know what this thing is? I don't know why some angel would just leave it here.
Divine
Oh.
breastplate.
He just gave it.
I don't.
Better question
where
is, how do
am
we
I?
get out of here?
That's
Probably
a
back
very
the way
good
we
idea.
came.
Was there even a portal back the way we came?
Yes.
There was not. Oh, there was?
Yeah, it's not on the map, but yeah, it's absolutely see the portal when y'all went over there by Draven.
Oh. Yeah, the portal's still there.
Let's go. I need a fucking nap.
I'm gonna put the breastplate in my bag of holding for now.
So anything else of note in this place?
I'm not sure
No.
the breastplate would fit in the bag of holding, the size
This
it
shit's
is now.
huge.
No, Anthony. I'm sorry, Simon. There is. You see nothing else in here at the moment. Seems to be empty and bare.
You said at the moment, so if I wait a little while.
Well, no, you see nothing in here.
Okay.
Love it, dude.
Just making sure, man.
If I wait a little while, will something just appear? Like, oh,
Yeah, shit might spawn in, you know?
a Vorpal sword of demon slaying.
Hey. It's on my shopping
I'll-
list.
We
I'll
don't
just
need it.
tie it off to my back then.
Yeah. All right. Anything else here, guys?
I'm not.
Good leave.
Well, I
I'm
turned
tired.
to leave.
Wait, maybe there's more things to fight. Where are you going?
Suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Vec is just gonna look around the room one more time for if there's anything else.
No, I won't. You won't even have to search. There's absolutely nothing else in here. Anything of value would have been taken by probably whatever trapped this angelic entity here.
Are there any like really dangerous bugs, like a scorpion or something, that needs combating?
No. Oh shit! Wait, where y'all going? Okay, sorry.
Leave it.
Okay. We actually have this. Ross, on your way out, you were rather quiet. On your way out of here, you began to think maybe you shouldn't have freed that creature. The rest of you begin to also have similar thoughts. You actually begin to think that... What are you doing?
Aw.
Anyways, you began to think that... Maybe this was your fault. Why did you free this thing? Maybe you shouldn't be traveling with these guys. Maybe you're more of an impediment there than anything. Draven, like everybody starts having these thoughts of doubt about everything they just did. But you continue on your way out of here.
Okay. You said my name. My character's name.
The minute these thoughts come into play, Rowan's casting restoration on herself and then reaching out to put a hand on Draven's shoulder. Also casting.
Not rowing, developing unhealthy coping mechanisms for self-doubt.
Ross, but I'm glad you said that. You would have actually this instead.
What was it, a D6? What was it, a D6 or a D? I can't remember.
Who you casting this on, Rowan?
Myself and Draven, as I watch everyone leave us behind in the dark.
If you're casting it at level, I think it
Yeah.
was lesser restor. Yeah, it was a D6.
That's going to Draven.
I don't even know where the fuck Draven is. I can't see anybody. Where is everybody?
He's right next to me.
Right next to Ron.
Oh,
We're
okay.
back in the angel room.
Yeah, she reaches over and you feel a little better. You instantly realize, oh, that's where the intrusive thoughts were coming from.
Do not touch. Oh. All right, maybe just the shoulder a little.
Rowan, yeah, you feel slightly better as well. If everybody's leaving, is that the plan here?
Fire?
Yeah, you've made it clear there's nothing else in the room. There's nothing
Right.
else of interest. It's time to go.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if she was trying to heal everybody up before y'all left or what, but
That's not gonna happen because I don't have anything above first level now.
okay. Well, as y'all head back up out of here,
Break?
yeah, we'll go to break here in just a second. About 5 more minutes. As y'all head back up out of here, when y'all get back out into the desert, again, you'll have to use the rope to cross the stairs, to get up and out of this temple. This tomb. Once y'all climb up out of here and y'all get back to the original portal, you notice that the statues there have crumbled. The 3 statues that were around the portal that signified Baal being trapped here are bound. They are crumbled to piles of rubble, and the large rift that was along the side has shrunken down and is at this point maybe 2 feet.
And this looks like what? Molten lava, kind of. When you said it was hot, right?
Yes. Sorry.
Simon pees on it.
Oh, is there anything that I can pick up the Herodric staff? Or is it just embedded into the ground?
No, it is embedded into the ground in the podium where y'all originally placed it.
Damn.
Simon, you want to pee on it? Go ahead, buddy. Go pee on it.
I'll pee on it.
Yeah, you just piss in a crack in the desert. Oh, that does sound creepy. I can hear it this week.
Yeah,
What?
doesn't
Me
it?
peeing in the desert?
No,
Ooh,
turn your damn sound
nice
effects up. You know
imagination.
what we're talking about. I couldn't hear it last time. That's cool. Anyways, sorry. So y'all step in through the teleporter and head back into the Arcane Sanctuary, which do y'all try and destroy these portals at all? These teleportation circles? As you're heading back through them?
Would we know how to destroy this end of the portal without stranding us?
No. So the teleportation circle here, once you step into it and end up back in the Arcane Sanctuary, y'all could destroy that end of it. At least it wouldn't lead to the false tombs anymore. But as far as the portal that leads you from the palace to the Arcane Sanctuary, you might have to do some research on that one.
Let's ask the prince what he wants to do. I mean, it's kind of in his area of his domain.
Didn't we tell him we were going through to destroy the portal? I think he already knows.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna try to just. Rowan will at least try to.
Wait, Rowan, maybe we go through first.
Well, yes, that's what I meant.
Silly woman.
Alright, you guys. 1, 2,
Is that
3.
moniker going to stick?
Is what? I'm sorry.
Really? Is that moniker going to stick?
No, you are a silly woman, of course. This is you.
Great.
You should be honored. To be endowed with a moniker is of the highest privilege.
A
Don't
silly
worry,
woman
you
has
earned
a
it.
moniker.
Everyone should have a moniker.
Okay.
Alright. As you guys make your way all the way back to the lab here, if y'all would like to, there are a shit ton of books and stuff in this lab. It all seems to be nonsense as far, because I think somebody had already checked them out.
Well, that would be me, and I was checking to see if I understood any of the alchemical shit, and I rolled horribly. But I
Yeah.
did not check to see if there was any instructions on how to close the portal.
So you absolutely find some notes in here about. Actually, you would have searched. Yeah. So you absolutely find some notes that have drawings that look very similar to the portal. And the notes there, I mean, you're gonna have to read them. You're gonna have to make some rolls if you want to understand. And it would be Arcana if you want to understand how to possibly disable
too
these
dumb.
things.
Nope,
But-
too dumb. I save it for Laz for when he's not exhausted.
Okay. As we do that, let's go ahead and go to break, guys. And we'll pause the recording. Let's get back into this. We are recording. But as you guys step back out of the portal here, there are some guards, and they kind of give a little start as you step through, and then they immediately visibly relax. Is it done? One of them asks.
Yes. Kind of. Duriel is dead, at least.
Who is dead? They kind of look and you see them kind of visibly counting the members of the group, of your group.
Duriel? Lesser? Evil? Never mind.
We need to seal the portal.
We do, yes.
Preferably from this side. If it is something your prince still wants, yes?
Well, I can go and ask him. I need to let him know that you have made it back anyways. I'll be right back. As this guy here, Randall. Why is his name Randall? What the fuck? Yeah, he takes off. This dude's name is Randall. What the fuck? Okay,
'Cause he's a cop, bro.
I guess.
Oh
this
man.
This one, wow, that's my brother-in-law's name, and he's a cop. That's why he's saying that. Anyways,
Randall Royal Guard.
yeah. This one steps forward, and he kind of looks over you guys. Are you in need of any medical attention?
Vec just kind of like just sits down on this table thing. It's like leans into it. I'm okay.
Oh, Pero, do you have any warm blankets? I'm a little cold from our adventure.
He kind of looks at you oddly. Certain, I could get you some blankets, yes?
Thank you, Randall. I mean, what was your name again?
No, this one's not Randall.
Yeah, what was your name again?
Hey, this one will be Rashim.
Thank you, Rashim.
I'll change his name for y'all. Jesus. There you go. This is Radim's cousin. No. He starts to leave, and then he stops. He looks back at the portal. Maybe I should wait.
To tell your prince, or
No, his friend went to go tell the prince.
Yeah, the other guy's going to get the prince. This
Oh,
one,
sorry.
And
This guy
there's
was
only
gonna get
two
you
of them.
blanket.
you look very similar to me. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
Well, that's rude.
Well, that's kind of the point, right? They all look alike in their armor and all that. It's hard to see their faces, but yeah. So yeah, you guys just gonna chill here. What are y'all doing here?
And
One
just
of
for
them is
reading.
going to get the prince. So
How should I tell this story about how I killed him single-handedly? I'm just kidding.
You simply must mention the flying blades.
Yes. You know, I was thinking about giving them names. I came up with at least one name. You ready? Bob. What do you think? It would be perfect.
Always good.
It's so mundane it could work.
But, you know, to give
But you
other
need to
people
cover-
praise. But,
Yes,
Vec, that was a most excellent jump. You cut his head off. I mean, come on.
It's fine. I didn't do much.
Yeah. No, I know. We all know that you didn't do much. You know, I might have done better, but you did great. That's the point. This is about you.
as y'all are having this discussion, the prince comes down. Well, it is good to see you have returned. You have returned. So, are we good?
Perhaps
well,
it is. Oh, you go, Ron.
the hell portal on the other side of that other magic circle seems to be shrinking, so I assume you're not gonna have to deal with any infernals anytime soon.
Well, that is a relief. And what of this one? As he gestures to the portal behind you.
I have some notes here, looking around the laboratory about the portal, or the design of the portal. At the moment, I don't think I can decipher anything from these notes to be able to close it, but I think Lazarus can, but he did take a bit of a beating. I gesture towards the kobold.
He is decidedly not looking at you in your direction.
Okay. Well, so if you need to rest, your rooms are still available.
Yes, of course. I suggest we all head to our rooms.
Yes, absolutely. We definitely need rest. I
Very
am
well.
side-eyeing Lazarus and everyone else, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And then I realize, oh, I know what's going on here.
Very well. I will leave my regards to just in case. Not that I do not trust you.
Yes, pero Prince, a moment of your time before I head to
Certainly.
my room.
Would you care to speak in private?
If possible.
Well, let us take a walk, sir. Stalemate, was it?
You are most observant, of course. Yes, I am the stalemate, as many have called me before. And I had some inquiries to make with you. Stalemate will follow his lead and walk with him.
Okay. Lutko Lane is in your debt. I will do anything I can to help or aid you in whatever you pursue next. He kind of looks at everyone. But for now, please, rest. And he will turn and begin to walk off, kind of leading you. Well, I'll just say he'd lead you to the audience chamber where you guys have talked many times already.
Cool.
There are guards ever present within the audience chamber, and there are never guards far away from the prince at all. So you never really have full-on privacy, but it is just you and him and the guards.
Okay, and we can do this particular scene at another point in time.
Sure.
When it's just us, so it's not. So you can keep it moving forward.
Whatever you want. The rest of you, what would you guys be doing? You gonna head up to your rooms?
I would head straight to bed.
Vec, I think, will just wander around the palace grounds for a little bit before going to bed.
Okay.
What time is it?
Oh, that's the wrong bedroom. Hold on. Oh, why would you ask me that? Because I forgot what time you guys went into. You guys rested.
And we went first thing in
You
the
guys
morning.
actually went like early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So you were gone maybe 2 hours, 3. No, y'all had to search. So y'all were gone about 4 or 5 hours. So at this point, when y'all come out of here, it looks to be as though the sun's about to go down.
I'm going to the library.
Okay. You know what?
I'm also going to ask Beck for the breastplate.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If, Vec would give it to Rowan.
We're gonna do this.
But there's like a little bit of hesitation, but ends up giving it to her anyway.
It's not there. It's in here. There it is. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this on.
I'll also go to the library too. But I probably would stagger him later, because I'm having a conversation.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna leave y'all on the bedrooms. And get rid of thieves token there. But, yep, sorry, bud. I'll leave y'all in the bedrooms, on the bedroom scene, and we'll just use Theater of the Mind for the rest of this, unless y'all actually need something. But, so since you spoke up first, Rowan, and you are willing to pass the torch, Andres, we'll jump with you. We'll jump into the library with you. As you enter the library, what exactly are you looking for?
I'm looking for Deckard.
Yeah, he's in the library he's got a pile of books around him, maybe 8 or 9 books, and he seems to be reading one at the moment. As he actually notices you approach. Oh, Rowan, I take it you made it back from your, well, trip, I guess. Or your friends, were they okay? Did they fare well?
Well, they're alive, if that's what you're asking. In terms of their minds, I'm not entirely sure.
Well, that's certainly good news.
We ran into Duriel.
Duriel? Seriously?
Yes. I think it was after the runes and the Herodric's that puzzle entrance thing. He was inside of the tomb, I think. And
hold on. Sorry. First Duriel, and now Duriel. It appears the Lessers are conspiring with the Primes. Well, this does not bode well.
And since we're out alive, you can probably assume Duriel's dead. Probably not dead, but banished. He had an angel trap in the tomb with him.
An angel? Are you certain?
Yes. Giant, tall man. Can't really see his face, and he had these light tendrils.
Duriel, you hear Kavoth say in your head.
Duriel. That's his name.
Oh, the Archangel Duriel. He interferes where he should not sometimes. He gets him in trouble with his brethren.
Oh. Is he gonna get in trouble because he left us this? I'd say raising the breastplate.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he looks at it and then looks at you. He left this for you. He gave it to you.
Well, to our group, yes. And then he vanished after we freed him. Do you know what this is?
This is certainly... Well, if it is his armor, that's... Well, it's quite the gift. He seems kind of thrown, kind of flabbergasted, I guess, for lack of a better word, that you presented him with this armor that supposedly comes from an angel. He's almost at a lack of, the lack of words. What would you have me? What do you wish to know of this?
I honestly don't know. It's huge. I don't think any of us can fit this thing.
Well, if it is as I suspect, I think it will fit whoever decides to put it on.
Do you know what it would do?
Well, give me a little bit. I'll see what I can Wow. Brain fart. Discern.
Learn?
Wow. Yes.
Discern? Wow.
I'll see
Okay.
what. Yeah. I'll see what I can discern. Give me a moment, please. And as he takes it and kind of slides it over on top of the book, you see him kind of struggle a little, even though it's extremely light.
I'm gonna help him move it.
Yeah,
It's like,
okay. He's kind of frail. I mean, he's old as shit, you know. But he takes it, and you now that you have a moment, and you look, you see him, and maybe you noticed in passing, but you didn't really pay attention because of where you were and trying to get out of there. As he slowly begins to trace his finger over these runes that are etched into the armor, you start noticing now that there are runes carved all over this armor. Like, at first what you maybe thought was small, maybe pieces of metal, where there would be seams, maybe, is now as you look at it now, you realize it's runes etched in over the entirety of this carapace. And you see a soft glow about Deckard's hand, just his fingertips, as he's kind of passing his hand over this, and even in his eyes you see a soft glow. Not really bright. If you weren't really looking, you probably wouldn't notice. This appears to allow you to move much more freely than other heavy armors of its kind. So basically, I'm assuming you would let the group know what it does?
yes.
Okay. This is effectively a +2 breastplate, and it will, upon attuning, grant you the mobility feat. Or mobile feat, rather.
Breastplate, is that considered medium or heavy armor?
I believe it's medium.
It is medium armor.
Could be useful for someone in the group. Who it is, I have no idea yet.
And you spoke with Duriel, did you?
We did, briefly. He said that Bale and Diablo are heading towards... What was the place that he said?
Kurost, the Zakarum Temple.
Zakarum Temple in Kuros. They look for Mephisto, I think the brother's name was?
Yes. Oh, this is terrible news indeed. He's... Tyrael, I've actually met him on a few occasions. He was the one who gave the soul stones to the Horadrim some 260 years ago. It is highly unusual for the forces of heaven to so directly interfere with man's destiny. But Tyrael was said to act of his own volition. We've never been able to discern why.
And why do I feel... What?
Go ahead.
I feel like that's gonna come back and bite him in the ass, so... I don't know, some feeling.
Perhaps he goes against the consensus of heavens because he doubts our ability to defend ourselves. Or perhaps he sees more threat than his peers. Where the actions of hells are often seem straightforwardly bent on destruction, the motives of the heavens are unfathomable. But his other brethren, we don't see them. except in time of great war, which I fear is coming if we do not stop the brothers. Karast. You did mention Karast to him. Oh, Karast, yes, that's, well, I guess you already know that is where Mephisto is being held, in the Temple of the Zakarum. Hopefully they have not made it there yet. There may still be time. But we must hurry. It's a long journey. We have to cross the sea.
We're going across the... We're going on water? Boy.
Well, yes. Where is... Huh. Oh, there it is. Yep, okay. Yeah, you have to cross the sea and then travel upriver. He'll tell you. It's about a 5-day trip across the sea, and then you'll need to travel upriver for about another 4 to 5 days.
So 10-day journey by water. Grand. I'm not going to enjoy this.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to ask him about? Or speak to him about?
Does he know of a way to make angel root more potent? Or have there been studies to see if it could be more potent?
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't know about this. It's not really his specialty. Not really his area of expertise. He's more knowledgeable when it comes to arcane and religious type stuff for this world. As far as magics and remedies and herbs and stuff like that, it was more of Akara and some of the people here in Luke Ghislaine.
Okay. Deckard, would you mind terribly if I left this armor here with you for a moment?
Oh, certainly, dear.
I just want to inform our friends in the monastery that we're alive.
I'm sorry, say that again. I was reading a text from Sean. By the way, just for anybody watching, we had a problem with Sean's power. Apparently his power went out and the whole level of his apartment that he's on, the whole floor that he's on, went out. So he just left to go deal with that and see if there's somebody he can talk to or something he can do. So we'll be without him for the rest of the episode, I believe. Sorry about that, but hey, it is what it is. So, I'm sorry, Rowan, continue.
Oh, I was just gonna say that I was gonna briefly pop over to the monastery to let them know we're alive. That's it.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't feel like lugging the plate, the armor.
No problem. It's a matter of seconds after you step onto the teleportation circle here, or this. We'll call it a waypoint. How about that? Because of the because you've been gone for about 10 hours, though. You pop over there and you notice immediately there are about 8 rogues positioned around this waypoint. And as soon as you kind of thrust into this other space here, there's a slight feeling of nausea at the quickness of being pulled through space. And you kind of blink, and when you do so, you see several of the rogues immediately pull an arrow, knock an arrow, and pull it back. And within the span of a second, they immediately drop, point the arrows at the floor. Rowan, where are
Hi.
your friends?
Oh. Wait, repeat that?
Where are your friends?
He ditched us.
Sorry, it roboted as you finished the sentence both times, and I'm just like...
Yeah, they're asking where the rest of you are. Where are your friends?
Oh, they, oh, what? Sorry. I assume most of them are resting. We got into a bit of a scuffle.
You guys seem to do that a lot.
Yeah. We do. Especially with lesser evils.
Well, you are all well? Yes?
We're fine, but I might need more angel root. Everyone's going... not great. Again.
Well, we certainly have our fair share. Sorge is flourishing with it, actually.
Oh.
As she says this, she kind of holds her hand out in gestures for you to follow, as this one will lead you through the monastery here into some of the storage rooms, and you'll see that there are bushels of angel root, like bushels and bushels of angel root that they are kind of stockpiling. And in the room that you passed just prior to getting to this room, you see Akara is actually inside there over a large black kettle, and you smell a familiar smell. You've seen her do this before, make these small potions before. That seems to be what she's doing, and there's angel root hanging along the walls here, amongst other types of herbs and different roots and plants. But yeah, as you walk past that room and kind of glance in, the rogue opens another door, and you see it's just piled up with bushels of angel root.
Oh, my lord. Okay. Would you mind terribly if I took one bushel?
Absolutely not.
We're
It's almost like a
preparing to
weed.
make a 10-day journey.
Yes, it's as I was saying. Are you lagging?
I am, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because your connection seems to be iffy. She responds to you, absolutely not. It seems to grow like a weed. We can't stop it, but, I mean, we're not complaining.
Okay. That's good. At least we know there's going to be at least a semi-steady supply.
Someone say weed?
Oh my... Phoebe!
Oh, hey! Rowan's good seeing you, dude!
It's so good to see you too. How are you? I know it's only been 10 hours, but or probably probably more than that. Less than a day, but more than 12 hours.
Actually, no. Y'all dropped him off, then went rested in Luke Go Lane, then left to go deal with this. So it's been a good 20. Oh, never mind. Yeah, almost a full 24 hours. You're right. You're right.
How are you feeling? Is Chantel taking care of you?
Well, yeah. Yeah, she's been like super awkward and just like hovering around the outside of like where I'm staying. I think she's like embarrassed or something. But yeah, I'm great. I feel like another night's rest or two maybe, and I'm gonna be, back and ready to get into the action, And you can kind of see like almost like a hint of desperation as he says those last words.
He still looks a little shaky. Not as bad as when y'all left him, but he still looks a little shaky. Maybe he's not standing up quite as straight as he normally did, but other than that, he probably looks much better.
Don't mind that. Yeah, I think I'm just getting old. My back hurts a little.
You can't be much older than me.
No, you don't know. You don't know. I never told. Did I?
I don't think so. Though we're both Elven, so I don't think we can really judge fairly.
Listen, the point is, Rowan. It's me, and you need me. You gotta take me with you, right? Right?
No, Thebe. There's a 10-day journey by boat where we're going.
Oh, that's fine. I'll bring my snorkel.
What's a snorkel?
It's you could take a reed. Oh, I'm really glad you asked. See, what you do is you repurpose your pipe, and then like extend it out a little bit. And then as you dip your head under the water, if you suck, you can breathe air through your pipe. Isn't that crazy?
Phoebe, get your ass back in bed. As Chantel comes around the corner.
Stop looking at my ass, Chantel.
As you guys are talking, she walks up and gently but firmly throws an arm around his shoulders and grips. You know how you kind of grab someone like this? You need rest. And she tries to guide you away back to the room. But, I mean, that's totally up to you whether you go with her or not.
Yeah, I go with her and like an acquiesce, but I josh her along. Like, not so rough, Chantel. We're in public.
Fuck! Hold on.
You timed that perfectly.
Would you break your DM on accident?
Yeah.
I need to wash my hands. They're gonna be all sticky. God, I spit Dr. Pepper all over. All right. It's 2:35. So I'm gonna cut this entire fucking section out from 2:30 to 2:35.
Okay.
Oh, so much editing.
All right.
God.
So, sorry.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. The Dr. Pepper thing. Yeah, not so rough. So, Phoebe, yeah, she's leading you back to the room. Anything else that you would spit out or say to Rowan before y'all are too far apart here, before she leaves?
Wait, Ron! Come and get me in like 2 days or something, okay? I promise I'll be ready.
Best. I'll do my best.
No, you gotta promise, Rowan. Come on.
If I promise, it's gotta be a pinky swear.
Don't make me yell. You're like, it's not good for my vocal cords. My throat's really dry.
Okay.
Chantel.
I got it. Oh my God, I got pinky swear. Pinky swear, and then I'll come back. She's running after you to do a pinky swear.
Wait, Chantel, quit tugging. We're public.
Quit talking? We're in
Tugging.
public? Oh.
No, what I said was much worse.
Oh.
Tugging. Quit tugging.
I was trying to get her to blush.
You're gonna kill me. Oh my god.
We'll just bury that one. We'll just keep going.
Okay. Pinky swear.
Alright, yeah. That's not my pinky. Yep, that. Okay. Alright.
Jesus Christ.
Say, repeat after me. I, Rowan,
I, Rowan,
promise to come get
Prom-
Thebe
promise to come get Thebe
to help me save the world
to help me save the world
and smoke some weed.
and smoke some weed.
Why are you laughing, Rowan?
Jesus. Giggling
And-
like a schoolgirl.
Yeah, Thebe also like breaks into a smile and starts giggling along with you. It's good seeing you again. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's been all that long, but it felt like a long time, you know?
It felt like 6 months.
Hey, can you pass a message to Simon for me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
When he says
Tell
this,
him-
Rowan, sorry, I'm going to interrupt here. You realize the link cut off, and you are, when he says Simon, you just like, oh, shit. Because they would have noticed too.
I think I might have caused the panic. But yes, what did you want me to tell Simon?
Oh, tell him I thought of a name.
Okay, that's okay. All right, I'll tell him that.
Alright, thanks, Rowan.
You're welcome. I'll see you in 2 days.
Alright, yo. Alright, Chantel, it's time for the tugging.
She just shakes her head as she has no idea what you're talking about.
I hold out my arm.
Jesus. You see her guide Thebe back towards what you presume is his chambers to rest.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a bushel of the angel root, put it in my bag of holding, and then I'm gonna go back to the
The
library.
bushel's not going to fit in the bag of holding.
I'm
These
gonna
baskets
lug
are about probably, well, the bag of holding opens up to what, 2 foot? I think 2 foot the opening, right?
4 foot diameter.
A bag of holding, the top of it?
I don't know.
I think
I'd have to
it's-
read it again.
I think it's 2
It was
foot.
like it was like weirdly big for the size of the bag.
So actually,
I
I
thought
think
it
it
was
would.
only like a foot.
I thought it was 2 foot, but I could be wrong. And maybe it is a foot. I mean, it'll hold a shit ton of stuff, but it's got to be able to fit through the opening. Is the problem? I think it's 2 foot though.
2
But I
foot
mean-
diameter, yeah.
2 foot. Okay, so this basket, this little woven basket would actually just fit within the hole. So
Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's like a wicker type basket that's woven. It's about a 2 foot diameter and it's about 2 foot deep.
Oh, that barely fit. That's what she said. She's gonna go into the portal.
I'm so ready for this episode to be over. Okay, you guys, man. Yeah, yeah. Poof. Okay, you're back. Yeah, you're back in the library after I guess you were there for probably 15 minutes.
Mhm.
And Deckard Cain is still sitting there. He's just kind of looking at the books, looking at this piece of armor, like he don't know what to do. Oh, well, that was quick. How's your young friend doing? The childish one, Beeb or
Oh,
Bean. Bob.
I love-
Bob. Was that his name?
No,
Yes.
Bob is Draven's knife.
Ooh, Who's what now?
Is Draven gonna enter the library yet?
Uh,
Or is he still talking to the prince? Probably.
well, I don't know, Draven. What do you have to tell the prince? Like, how long would that take?
An hour, maybe.
Okay. No, not
Oh.
quite then. He hadn't quite made it here yet.
I think eventually I'll reintroduce you to Draven.
Yeah, they've met. Everybody's met Deckard so far at this point. But when you said his
Yes, anyway.
Bob was the name of his what, he was like, who's what now? Like you confused him.
I'm not going to elaborate on it. It's just gonna that information is just gonna be there.
Well, I'm certain we greatly appreciate all the help you are giving. You are a strange sort, you and your friends.
Yes, that is me, strange woman. Rowan just mumbles that under her breath. She's gonna thank Deckard for watching the breastplate for her. And then she's gonna head back to the palace to see if she can find Simon to relay the message.
Okay. I mean, everybody would be back in the whatchamacallits.
Does anyone want to do something? I feel like I'm still in the limelight.
I think everybody's just trying to fucking recuperate. But we can jump to. Actually, I think Draven, you wanted to have that conversation in private, huh? We'll do that at the end of the episode.
I didn't want to make people sit there and wait while I had a one-on-one conversation.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of this, though. I mean, everybody's resting. People are doing their own thing.
Well, they wouldn't be privy to the knowledge either.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we can discuss it off camera then as well.
Yeah, off camera at the end. Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
I'm good either way.
Yeah, Rowan, it takes you a little bit, but you kind of finally work your way. I'm assuming you would probably pass Draven on the way as you're on your way back to the palace, and Draven's on his way to the library. Was Draven going to the library just because of Rowan, or did he want to speak with Deckard?
No, he wanted to speak with Deckard.
Okay. What does that conversation look like? Is that something you want to keep off camera?
Well, I don't care too much about that, but we could just do that one together, just cause.
Okay. No problem.
Makes sense.
All right. Well, as you guys pass each other, I mean, any words there?
Seeing her, Draven moves over. Doesn't say anything, but flicks her in the forehead, and then smiles a little out of the corner of his cheek.
Again? Really?
Yeah, why not? And then keeps walking.
Okay. Rowan just kind of rubs her forehead, looks at him, and just shakes her head, and then continues walking on her way.
One thing, when Draven smirks, it's not like a full-on smile, it's like the left-hand side specifically. It's just like it's the half smirk, you know what I mean? You're not full-on smiling. Yeah. And you haven't seen him do this much. It's kind of new.
Great, more mysteries.
Maybe Draven smells burnt toast.
Oh my god.
Do you smell burnt toast, Draven?
Oh dear. Medicine check.
On
Draven, who's having a stroke.
That's funny. Epileptic seizure there. Okay. Well, I think honestly,
gonna be the next day, unless anyone has.
Yeah,
any.
if nobody has anything else, then y'all can go ahead and hit the full rest. I will import your leveled up characters before our next session. But as of right now, you are level 9. Sorry. You wake up the next morning feeling a little better. You still have some aches and pains. Seems to be a chill in your bones you can't quite get rid of. But it's fading. Uh-oh. Wait, what? What? Oh, okay. And, there is food outside your doors as usual. And there are a couple of guards in the hallway, seem to be waiting, if for those of you that would open the door and grab a plate of food or whatever. They seem to be... There's not normally guards here. And this time there are, for some reason, when you wake up.
Did we do something wrong again?
You're asking that of the guards?
Yep.
Oh, no, ma'am. Wow. Oh, wrong boy. Almost went straight Deckard Cain there.
Great.
Yeah. Most certainly not. The prince wishes to speak to you at your convenience, that is. No rush.
Our convenience. How about some breakfast?
I mean, it's on the floor right there.
Yeah, there a pretty lavish amount of food on these trays all in front of your rooms. What was that, Andres?
In the conversation, it would have got brought up between Stalemate and the prince.
Mm-hmm.
He would have had a report about what happened, about the angel, about the giant commanding creature that seemed to be related, and about our intention, given enough research, to bring down the portal.
Okay.
So the prince would have that, just to... But I mean,
Very
he could
well.
still speak to the party, I just want to make sure you know that.
Very well. Would you have mentioned anything about Tyrael and what Tyrael said, as far as the city of Karast and all that?
No. We'll go with no.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys are welcome to eat. Oh, let me do a long rest for Ross here. Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's way over here. Yeah, you guys are rested, fed, and the day is yours. There seems to be a sense of urgency in the back of your minds, though.
I would be going around... Well, first I would go to Simon. And then pass along the message from Thebe. Simon, Thebe told me to give you a message.
Oh yeah, what'd the little fella say?
He said he figured out he came up with a name.
A name for what?
He didn't specify, he just said he came up with a name.
Oh. Okay.
And then also, I reach out to Pat Simon in the arm. Where's Lesser Restoration?
Oh.
Hi.
Oh, I thought you were about to whisper something secret to me.
Give me a d6.
That would be 2d6 because I cast it at third.
Oh shit, okay.
All right.
Yeah, you instantly... I mean, y'all are aware of the signs by now. And you are very aware of the flushing of your system, we can say, I guess.
Simon feels flushed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rowan.
Good job with the fight with Duriel.
Stool
That was-
softeners.
Stool softeners? What?
Nothing.
What?
Just go. Just go.
Do you know where I can find the others? I feel like after fighting a Duriel, we might all need some angel root or something.
Oh, yeah. Lazarus is over there, and Vex over there.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go over there and over there.
Gotcha.
There you
Fucking
go.
10 out of 10, Anthony.
Yeah, you're welcome,
Love
bro.
it. Can I get a specific on what one of those theirs is?
Vex is just looking up at
yeah.
you.
There's Vex. See? He's right over there.
Whatever you're casting it at, just roll the d6s and mark off the spell slots.
Okay.
You don't have to. You could just edit the spell slots. If you want to cast it 3 times at 3rd level, you just remove 3 spell slots from your 3rd level list instead of having to click it 3 times.
Mm.
You know how to do that? Will it let you do that actually as a player? That's the question.
What, lesser restoration?
No, if you select... Yeah, she should be there. See where it says 3rd level on the bar and it says 2 of 3?
Oh, yeah.
Do they have the little edit symbol right
Numbers?
next to the 3?
They do, yes.
Okay, yeah. So if you want to cast it 2 more times, you just hit the edit symbol and turn, make the 2 a 0.
Okay. So as I'm handing, because Vec was holding onto the breastplate originally, and then Rowan asked for it, she's gonna hand back the breastplate to him. And as she's handing back the breastplate, she's gonna reach out and just tap his arm and do lesser restoration on him.
Okay. Oof.
Not as good. Not as good.
Nope.
But still better than nothing.
Yep. You feel a little better, Beck. There's still some troubling thoughts there, but and a very, very slight sickness feeling in your stomach, but you feel better.
And this Vex will just look up at you like, thank you.
You're very welcome.
So, Rowan?
Yes? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Vex is just kind of like looking up, then kind of looks down, kind of just not really like thinking much about it. But he looks back up to you and can teach common.
I mean, I'm not the smartest person, but I could certainly try.
Would like.
Okay, then when we have time, we'll sit down and I'll teach you.
I presume Lazarus, with still having a level of exhaustion, would probably just kind of stubbornly roll over and cover his head like, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, no, he's sleeping in.
Oh. Knowing that Lazarus had, like, been through, the grinder, essentially, Rowan's going to pray to Saloon, and I'm actually gonna try and cast Greater Restoration on him.
Greater?
Greater Restoration.
Ooh, click it. Let me see what it be do. Yeah, nice. Do you have some diamond dust?
Could I turn one of my diamonds into diamond dust? Or could I take a diamond I don't know. How do I do that? How does one even get diamond dust? Can you make diamond dust?
It has.
Crush it.
Yeah, it would have
How
to
does
be
one
shit.
dust a
crushed.
diamond?
It would have to be crushed and collected carefully because I mean it's dust.
Crush
at
that
that
like
point.
a rock of cocaine. And then you snort it, and then you pray.
Would I have had time to do that while like we rested in Liquor Lane?
Probably
Like,
not. You'd have to have the equipment to do so. You don't just bash it with a hammer like it's a process. It's usually something
Okay,
you have to
so-
purchase.
okay. So I don't cast Greater Restoration.
Of course,
I cast
you would
Lesser
need an
Restoration.
8-ball to do it.
A
An
what?
8-ball?
8-ball.
An 8-ball.
Why an 8-ball?
That's a good point, guys. Matter of fact, I'm sorry to interrupt, but you will be leveling up to 10. For those of you that can cast, look at the spells you're going to be choosing. See what you may need for materials. You might want to pick them up here before you leave Go Lane.
Oh jeez. Okay,
Forever.
that's. Oh boy. Ah.
It's a good thing I have spellcasting focus.
So go ahead and whatever level you're going to cast your lesser restore at, go ahead and give me some dice.
Ah!
Damn.
Nice. Lazarus, you wake with a startle as you are fully cleansed and notice a huge difference. And then your eyelids start to kind of get heavy again as you still have that level of exhaustion. But you know what just happened in that moment.
Touch me in my sleep again and I burn your eyebrows off.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Rowan just raises her hand in kind of like, okay, whatever, and then walks away.
Eyebrows actually grow back pretty quick.
Why is there a blood splatter in the room all of a sudden?
Because I was playing with the button. Unfortunately, there's really not much else to do here, guys, other than speak to the prince. So, y'all want to just jump to that? Or...
Yeah, could I have assumed that Ross would have let me use Lesser Restoration on him? Or
Actually, let me see something. Does he have that? Actually, he would handle it himself, I believe.
oh, okay.
Given Ross can do that, I think trying to be the self-sufficient person that he is, I think he would cast it upon himself. So, hey, just so y'all can see, bam, I rolled the maximum. So he feels a little better. Given Ross, I think he would do it again though until he was certain that he was cleansed. Because he's having some issues. Yep, that'll do it. Okay. So this is what I roll for the second one. Alright. The guards, are waiting to, actually, they're not waiting for anything now. They've told you that the prince wanted to speak, and at that, they would actually just leave, trusting that you would make your way there as soon as you could.
Okay.
I guess I bet to get
Shall
up and
we
just
go?
like wait outside for everyone. Yeah.
Everybody here. Lazarus, I assume you would probably stay in the room, or...
Mm.
So Lazarus is just being lazy.
He almost died like twice.
Oh no, he did die twice. Well,
He got knocked out
unconscious,
twice.
anyways. Yeah. Briefly was the funny part. Like, it's like he just had a long blink. Draven, would you be privy to this? Would you go in here? Hello? Andres? Uh-oh.
Draven!
Oh no.
You repeat?
Would you come with
would
us
you-
to the audience with the prince?
Yeah.
Wait, you said an audience with Thebe?
The prince.
With the prince.
He asked to speak with all of y'all as soon as y'all... At y'all's convenience.
Yeah, I'll there.
Okay. And then he... Okay, so... He has already spoken with you, so he is up to date on a lot of the stuff. So... There it is. Why is this dude always prone? Every time I drop his token, he's prone. Makes no sense.
Maybe they got weak knees. No.
Maybe.
Weak knees. His hammies are tight.
All right. As you guys are... I'm sorry, as you guys get into the audience chamber, you're there for a few moments. There is a young lady who brings in a couple of plates of food. This is more just snack stuff, little small bits of cheese. Again, the fruits and water and wine if you wish. But ignore the big, large turkeys and chickens on the table. Those are not there this time. But the prince, one of the guards retrieve him as he comes, as a few minutes go by, he enters the chamber. Well, it is the heroes of Lutko Lane, yes? Your friend Draven filled me, Stalemate, sorry. He knows he calls you Stalemate. Your friend Stalemate has filled me in on the ordeal you went through. I am sorry you had to go through this, but I am also thankful. If there is anything I can do, you have but ask.
Your Highness, this is excellent cheese.
He just kind of raises his eyebrow, nods. It's very good.
Nice.
Sorry. Jesus.
Proud of that one?
Simon smirks and winks at the prince.
Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot. Okay.
This video's now been demonetized because of that.
Oh, fuck. Alright, yeah. So...
You did that! That's on you! You've
Yeah.
lost all your viewers.
My bad.
They just left.
Bye. Thanks for... whatever. So, yeah, if there's anything I can do, just ask. Do you... Well... What are your plans next? Do you plan on staying here?
No, sir. We believe that we need to travel across the sea to this place called Kursk.
Ah, Korost.
Yeah, that place.
Well,
You happen to know where we could find a boat?
I do indeed.
Is it seaworthy? I tend to have problems with boats.
Well, it has made the trip for many years. The captain, Meshif, he, well, he is a merchant of sorts. He trades with the people of Kurost. That is
Would you
how
have-
we. That is how we get a lot of things you cannot grow in the desert.
Okay, where do we find this mischief?
I don't think you would ask that. I'm just gonna say y'all have seen the ships off to the side of the city, of the eastern side of the city here. So it's very it's very obvious. You see the ships from just about anywhere in the city. On the upper part of the city, anyways, you can see down to the docks. So I will speak with him directly, and I will have him take you there as soon as you wish to leave.
Okay, cool deal, man. Yeah. So, yeah, that. Simon continues eating cheese and, stuff.
I take it you are going to put yourselves in more danger.
Around a mouthful of cheese, Simon goes, yeah, probably.
That seems to be the trend with us.
I have never been to Kurost myself, but I will tell you that the stories I've heard of the jungles there. Well, I will prepare a parting gift for you.
A party?
A parting gift.
Oh, okay. Thought I heard party, gift.
You have our attention. What sort of gift?
Well, I will see what we have available, and I will... Well, it will be waiting for you up on the ship. I am not certain exactly what would be in it. Let's just say it will be a surprise to both of us.
Vec just kind of looks at the rest of the party. When we leave?
Well, Thebe has expressed his desire to join us on a trip, though I don't know how useful he's gonna be. He still seems pretty fragile.
Who are you telling this to?
Simon.
Okay. Some of the group? Who would you make it with?
Just everybody but Ross, since Sean's not here.
Okay.
So, like, this guy just said he's about to give us, he'll give us anything, we kind of, whatever. What do we want from this guy?
It is best not to demand when he doesn't know himself what resources he could spare. I do not think you should ask for much directly. Unless you personally have a request, of course.
Oh, I don't know. Some land, titles,
You plan on
just
staying
joking.
here?
I'm just joking.
I really would hope so, my liege.
Wait, is that a response between those two, or can I hear that too? The my liege comment.
It's up to Draven.
Would you have been broadcasting to everyone?
Uh,
I think you would have, right?
sure, unless you tell me otherwise.
Yeah, I would have broadcasted back to everyone. All that.
Oh, so we're not keeping it a secret anymore.
Yeah, I need to. I need to announce that to everyone eventually.
What are these mysterious die that are being
Grand.
rolled?
That's me rolling for resources.
Oh. Okay.
If there is
Items of treasure.
a recommendation, if you are traveling across seas, request something that will keep you alive. You have armor, you have weapons, but in a pinch, that is what you need. A tent, water, food, potions. These are
Floaties? Oh yes, floaties.
What's a floaty?
well. If you are heading to what is it, a jungle of sorts.
I've been through a jungle before.
Mosquito repellent.
Yeah.
Get some deep woods off, please.
Some Agent Orange.
Yeah, I don't know how readily available the herb and remedy to repel bugs would be, but you could ask.
I mean, I have
Citronella. I
fur.
need lots of citronella.
Bugs don't really bother me much.
I like to picture your character just like a dog, like scratching behind his ear as he's saying that.
I need someone to roll me. Choose low or high for me, please.
Oof.
Hi. Yeah, hi.
72.
72, he says. There's the roll.
That was close.
You were 11 off. Wait, is that 11? Yeah.
Okay. Are y'all, would y'all have left by now? The prince, honestly, he was just kind of wondering what y'all's plans were. Y'all said y'all were leaving. Y'all told him where y'all were going, so he's gonna prepare some things for y'all's, what he can spare. And at this point, it's just a matter of when do y'all want to leave?
Well,
we're
I told
leaving,
Simon
like,
that he wants to come along, but
Yep.
Yeah, like in what, 2 to 3 days until he's fully recovered.
Well, I mean, we'll be on a ship. He can also, like, relax on the
recover on
boat.
the ship.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Also, just to let y'all know, it is about a week and a half journey. Probably, roughly 10 days, I guess. So that's going to be downtime. Honestly, obviously you're going to be stuck on a ship, but it's still downtime because there's nothing for you to do. There's nowhere for you to go. So if there's anything you want to work on, meditate on, read up on, obviously you can grab some books from the library if they will allow you to take them. But think about those things over the next few days before our next session to kind of throw them at me in chat. Maybe we'll have a discussion about it, if there's something very specific you want to do. But, as for now, when do y'all want to try and leave? Y'all want to stay here for another day or two? Do y'all want to grab your shit and go? What's the plan? What are y'all thinking here?
I'd say grab our shit and go.
I feel like one more day at least, so Lazarus can have. Unless Lazarus wants to rest up on the boat.
Y'all still want to try and close the portal, correct?
Yeah, that too.
And through the link, Simon tells Rowan, you also might want to talk to Grease, too.
Why would I want to talk to Grease?
Because he's in
Oh.
love.
Oh my god.
He wants to eat some spaghetti on one plate.
Vec just visibly kind of like chuckles to himself and tries to hold it in.
Oh fuck, dude.
Oh, I didn't broadcast that. I was telling Rowan that.
You broadcast it on the fucking stream. I mean, on the video.
Yeah, Danny and I are chuckling.
Okay, so Lazarus, if you want to real quick, if you want to resolve this, if you want to give me an Arcana check, Rowan, I'm sure if you would help him, you can give him guidance. He can take advantage on it.
So close to 20.
Would he have help? Like, would he gain a boost because of the notes that
Well, that's what he's doing. He's
what
looking
the heck
over
his
those
name
notes.
was left on the portal?
Yeah, he's looking over those notes and trying to see if he can
what?
understand it. But this is not something that y'all
This
are...
role is looking at the notes?
Yes. So, 14, you can go ahead and roll a d4, Lazarus. And add to that, I'm sure she would guide you. Oh my god,
That's
yeah. It takes a while. It takes a few hours before it finally clicks in your head, Lazarus. And some of what you see seems to be some sort of incantation. You're fairly certain you can pull this off just reading this cantation in reverse.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Alright, give me, this will be, yeah, this will be another Arcana check. Let's see if you do this properly. No. Wait, why did it roll at disadvantage?
Because right now he's exhausted.
Oh. Oh.
So both his checks were made at disadvantage because right now, like, his exhaustion levels are too high. So I don't know if that's why I suggested Lazarus rest completely before we tried closing the portal.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I will say this could have happened. I mean, you could have gone and get some diamond dust.
Yep.
That's easily readily available. So, you know, not a shit ton of it, but enough for a couple of castings. I'll roll here in a moment to see how much you would actually have available to you from Elzix. But again, you would be able to add guidance to this, so it'd actually be an 11. If you want to guide him, you can cast guidance. I mean, you can roll a d4, Lazarus. Come on, buddy. You don't need much more. You don't need much more. That'll do it. All
Hey!
right. So, yeah, you read it and you almost falter over a word, but you catch it, you know, and power through without stumbling. And as you do so, as you finish this incantation in reverse, the door, that pinkish purplish light kind of flickers, and as the light slowly starts to diminish, it kind of what's the word, collapses in upon itself, and
Implodes.
yeah, it kind of collapses in upon itself and just with a winks out of existence.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a portal. But it is closed. As you do so, some of the guards kind of, you know, they like almost scare the shit out of you as it's all silent in here after this little popping sound of this thing, and then kind of behind you they all like cheering, you know.
All of a sudden, Laz just accidentally throws a fireball in their direction.
Little kobold turd on the floor. Bloop. So
I'm done. I'm leaving.
But I mean, this is over the course of the next day. You know, it wouldn't be today, obviously. Actually, no, yeah, it would be today because you could have gotten some dust today. But that's really the last thing that y'all promised to wrap up here. So if y'all would, I mean, would y'all wait another day to leave, or y'all, again, are y'all trying to rush this? I mean, you got 10 days of fucking being on a boat, so I don't know how much of a rush you'd actually be to get to that, but
We also don't know if Sean had anything.
this is
that's
true.
true.
But he's, you know, he can message me. Matter of fact, I'll shoot him a message here and ask him shortly if it's something me and him can resolve without. I don't think it would have to be on camera, but maybe so. But I'll find out. If so, we can do it when he gets back. Kind of do like a little relapse in time, you know. What time is it? 9:20.
Looks like Stalemate would probably speak with Ross in private.
Okay.
But I'll talk to Hitomaki about that.
Yeah.
And you, I guess.
See. We might. Yeah, I need to get some stuff from him before you guys leave, just in case, because he might need to do something here that stops y'all from leaving. I don't know. But
I think he's also going to be out for the next 2, right?
Yes, he is. He's not going to be with us for the next 2 weeks. But I would say that prior to y'all leaving, Rowan.
Yep.
As the word spreads that you guys are going to be leaving, and that y'all have closed the portal. As y'all walk amongst the city, people are offering thanks. People are almost. You hear whispers. Stalemate. This would probably swell your head. You hear whispers of heroes when you walk by groups of people. There are children who run up to you, and they would. Some of them ask you to teach them how to fight, monsters, and you know how children be, or how children
I'll teach
do.
you. Which one? Are you left or right-handed?
Gotcha. Right-handed, sir. As he holds up his left hand.
Perfect. That is what you will use to lunge forward and back. Forward and back. You practice that 250 times a day. And you come see me in a week.
250 times. Jesus.
Let's start off small, okay? Probably maybe 20 times a day.
275 times a day.
No.
Hayden's gonna have
20
one jacked arm and one wimpy arm. Like, what the hell?
If you can dance with one arm with no weapon, imagine what you could do with the weapon. In a year from now, 2 years.
Oh boy.
At some point during all this, as you guys are kind of prepping to leave, Grease would absolutely approach you, Rowan.
Oh.
He would seek you out, and with no shame, your friends around, other people around, he doesn't care. He would absolutely approach you. This is getting really loud. What the hell? Damn, I can't remember Grease's,
French.
French.
Yes.
Yeah, French accent.
Oui, oui.
Yes, oui, oui, no. Rowan, I'm so glad I caught you, before you left. I would... Well, he kind of looks at the rest of anybody else that would happen to be with you, and then you see him kind of resigned to, fuck it, he's going to say what he's got to say. I think you are the most beautiful woman I have ever met. And I know that your path would lead you away from here, but I could not betray my heart and not ask. If you survive all of this and we are all saved, return here with me. Stay in Utgo Lane and let me show you how beautiful this world can be.
You hear Simon in your mind. Ooh.
Rowan.exe has stopped working.
You hear Lazarus in your mind. Ooh.
I'm picturing that, but more like ASMR.
The more the ooh goes off in her head, the less she thinks.
She's
And
just
then
like,
like her face turns really, 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 really red. Like, I don't respond to this.
I'm gonna walk up and kind of interject myself, and I'll put an arm around Grease. Walk with me for a moment, please, if you will.
he looks at you, he looks at Rowan.
She very much looks like kind of speechless.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of gently pull him away for a moment.
Yeah, he'll go with you, looking a little disappointed that he didn't get a response.
And I'll put my arm around him. Look, Grease, please, if you'll indulge me for a moment. I think we can work on something here. You see, Rowan is a woman who doesn't quite know what she wants. And so, by her silence, you can sort of read into that as she's thinking about it. And between you and I must say, Master Grease, you are quite the specimen. So here's what we'll do. I'll put in a good word for you. If you put in a good word for me with your sister, you know? There was something
Christ
there.
Almighty.
What do you think?
You with this.
Dang, the art of the deal.
You would dishonor my sister like this?
No, there is no dishonor. I just simply, mention my name. You know? It is just a name drop. Is there dishonor associated with what you're doing with Rowan? I'm confused.
But just... Lysandra... We'll probably have her way with you at some point. That's just Lysandra.
As intimidating as that sounds, I'm okay with it. But, I'll tell you what. I'll put in a good word with you anyway. How about that? You're a good man, Grease. And I think Rowan is interested.
I would love to hear that from her.
And I'll look back at Rowan, and then back at Grease.
Is Rowan's mouth still just hanging open and she's just dumbfounded?
Yeah.
Her brain just flatlined.
You see when she blushes like that? That is normally a good thing. In my experience. And I'll point it out to her. So if Rowan were looking, she'd see me point at her with my arm around Grease. As we both look in her direction.
Almost like Rowan's brain is just not working, so she kind of just mutters a plea like throughout her mind. Just like, oh,
There's one thing that Grease pulls away. He says, he looks at you and he turns back and looks at Rowan. He says, "There's one thing I must do. I'll be right back."
Of course.
He determinedly walks straight for Rowan. He says, "You may kill me for this, but I could never forgive myself if I did not do so." And he grabs you, and if you allow, he dips and throws a huge kiss on you. If you allow it to happen, you can obviously stop it. But
her brain has flatlined. She has no.
Rowan
She's
has
not going to be able to
disease.
stop this.
This is funny.
okay, he does so, and then he stands. He grabs your hand. He backs away. He kisses your hand, looking you in your eyes, and he turns and walks away.
Oh,
That motherfucker gets a nod of approval from me. That was some sick shit.
Vex is gonna kind of like walk behind Rowan and just kind of just gives her just the smallest of sniffs. And he's like, "I smell funny."
Damn. As this is happening, stalemate. Someone tugs on your arm and just begins roughly trying to pull you in another direction, away from what's happening here.
Okay. I go with it. Fuck it. My fans, after all, need attending.
Yeah, it is definitely Lysandra.
Oh my god.
She tugs your ass away off towards where their house is. You are coming with me today.
Oh, bye forever.
Right now.
Absolutely.
And feel free to leave without me. Bye bye. I say to the group.
I send through the link. You better get a sandwich out of that.
Out of what?
Well, the picnic.
That's funny.
Are you insinuating, my king?
You're going to eat a picnic with.
Oh my God! Stop it.
Yeah, we know where you're going, bro.
My brain immediately went to a Kate Perry song, but I'm just gonna stop right there.
What the fuck? Yeah. So with this, yeah, you guys would meet Mashif, but that will be again. I need to see what Ross is doing.
Well, we can, get on a boat and then.
Yeah. We can
Add
deal
in
with
stuff
his
later.
stuff afterwards. But so I'm gonna say towards the end here, as you got, wow, bless you, whoever that was. As you that sounded like, yeah, this is your DM here, Abracadagger. We cut the episode short. I cut some of the end off. You didn't miss anything, but yeah, we kind of went on some tangents here, and it got a little sidetracked, and the end of the episode really had nothing to do with the story. It wasn't even really about the characters, so I just cut it short. But there was nothing that happened. We're gonna pick up kind of where it left off with the next session. So enjoy what was. I hope you enjoyed what was there, and we'll see you next week.